Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work.
The
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good evening, lovely people. Liverpool 2, RB Leipzig 0. Liverpool won the football match. Woo! Liverpool
without mistakes. Without mistakes.
And you know what, guys? Last time we won was against Sheffield United, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take it easy because, you know, it's Sheffield United. Don't expect that tonight. Don't expect that tonight. You see the energy? It's going to be free.
Energy. I
ain't calm tonight. I ain't calm tonight. No. We vibing tonight. No samba, but there will be music, people. There will be music.
Carl,
Matt,
it's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
Listen, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. But I'm going to say this, though. Listen, I love my team. My team is, listen, when it comes, push come to shove, we dug it out, innit? Every man is immense today. Every man was on top of their game. We done what we need to do tonight. But I will say this. Kabak, I need you at my club, bro. I felt like everyone tonight was sensation. Everyone put their foot on the ball. Everyone was reading the game. Bro, I'm going to be real. People are saying I've got an agenda. I don't really care. Kabak was dead tonight. For me, he needs to get... But no. He needs to get out of the club, bro. Man needs to get out of the club. Listen, I'll play centre back in it because Nat Phillips was on smoke today. You see, man like Kabak, don't want to see you, bro. I don't know why we bought this brother, you know. I don't know why we bought this brother. This brother there, continuously ball watching. I'm not having it. Like, I'm not having it, Carl. And here's the thing. I just want to get this negative thing out of the way today, innit? It's the one negative that I'm gonna say about today, innit? Kabak was poor, fam. Like, I'm gonna be real, Carl. Me and you could have played with Nat Phillips today. You know what I'm saying? But everything else, I'm blessed. But I will say this, people.
Go on,
I got you. Got him. Nah, I'm gonna be real. Kabak, you see today, Kabak had the infinity gauntlet on tonight. He was immense. Kabak was sick.
I was just watching the comments come through. I'm thinking,
I know.
You have to tell them the joke. You have to tell them the joke early.
Yeah. I wanted to trigger them. You see, you lot wanted to trigger you, man. See how Matt got the anti Kabak. Got him. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Kabak, all jokes aside, Infinity Gauntlet was on tonight, brethren. Kabak, you see Kabak and Phillips. I'm gonna be real.
His name's not Phillips. It's Naldinho.
Okay, Naldinho, yeah? You see them brothers there? Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Guys immense,
they shut down everything.
Naldinho. That's my name for him now.
I'm gonna be real, yeah? You see me right now, yeah? I'm gonna be so real. If Kabak can keep this up till the end of the season, man will issue a public apology to the whole of the Kopish community fan base. And that's what I actually want to do. Because I want this brother to succeed, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I want Kabak.
Kop-Ish, that's his name. Kop-Ish, that's his name.
My man didn't put a foot wrong tonight, and that's what I want to see. And maybe I was too quick to say, right, he's 20 years old. And maybe it's a thing where man need to look at him and think, let's see if he can develop in this time that we're going through. But you see tonight, brother, my man took out the full gauntlet and just went. You know when he took out Stormbreaker in Infinity War, man just dashed it at Leipzig, you know. No long things, bro. He was.
And I just want to confirm, Nat Phillips is elite. Don't at me.
You boys have already said enough in 4 minutes to get.
I'll go one better.
Naldini.
I'll go one better.
Nat Phillips is world class and he's elite.
I'll go one better. I'm gonna go one better. What's bigger than elite? Kabak is an icon. How about that? He's an icon. Man's an icon.
Said Jaden Smith.
Now you're mocking.
Now he's an icon. See tonight's performance? Tonight alone?
We saying
Right.
Kabak's dancing in front of the Tesla, yeah? Like,
Bro, Kabak was a bad man. Like, listen, obviously we're gassing tonight, but let's be real, people.
that's it.
Hey,
I like that.
Respect for that. Listen, them centre backs were on smoke today. They didn't let nobody breathe at all. You see when something's in the air, I just seen that. Sorry, Naldini put on his cape and just said, "Listen, I got this." I'm putting the cape like he was Kalel.
Who comes to work wounded? Who comes to work wounded and said, "I still have it with anyone there"?
Oh, you man, do you know what? Yeah, the first time I saw him today, yeah, I saw him from like he was facing the opposite way to the camera, and I hadn't seen him face on yet. And because of the way the bandage bit was at the back, I thought he was wearing a snapback, you man.
A snapback with no peak.
I thought he was wearing a snapback. No, I thought he just came out there like a true bad man and just was rocking his new era, bro. Like it is what it is, bro.
Man had no front bit, no peak. Just
no, but I couldn't see the front, bro. So I just thought he had a snapback on, bro.
Hey, shout out to Suj. Cabrazy,
you know.
Do you want to know?
Anyone you wanted Upamecano over Nat Phillips as well? Speak up now. Speak up now. Who wanted Upamecano over Nat Phillips? Because I only saw the centre back out there tonight, and he was playing on our team. Yeah, he was playing on our team. That said, Virgil, don't worry about this season. I've got it. You rest up.
All jokes aside, you man. Yeah, all jokes aside. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence?
We ain't playing. No, we ain't playing, Drift. We ain't playing.
No. But when it comes to Kabak, and we'll get onto Alcantara as well later. Yeah, there was certain man today that I felt were playing in a way that it's like they're built for European nights. You know, when you just get those certain players that are just built for European. Do you think Kabak comes into that category?
Maybe.
Klopp made one decision at the beginning of the game that changed the whole dynamic of the game.
What was that, Cal? What was that?
He said, Fabinho, you're the best DM in world football. Go and play in your position.
Thank you.
No, but so you don't think Kabak's top performance today had anything to do with him being more comfortable playing in a European game?
No. Kabak,
but Fabinho, bro. Fabinho.
Let's say Fabinho. You saved the best till last, didn't it? I didn't even want to mention. Why did you, bro? What you say? Why do you think I got this on, bro? We saved the best till last. But what I'm saying is, I feel like what I saw from Kabak today said to me, that's a player who's very comfortable in European football, and it might just be the Premier League he's going to need a while to get used to. Because if you look at the difference of how we played today to how he's played in the Premier League, I think he's built for European football, and he's going to need to learn Premier League football. That's what I saw today, anyway. But
I agree with. Do you know what?
It's
maybe you got a point because it's slower. The game is slower in Champions League normally than what it is in Prem. Prem is a lot more cut and thrust, and it's just like a basketball game sometimes, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I think what helped both defenders was that Fabinho was just sweeping. He took out his broom and just said, "Oh, there's a bit of dust on the floor."
Say it for me.
Push that to the side.
Pursue.
There you go.
Bro, shall I be honest with you? After Fabinho's performance, I am so close to just scraping it all off, you know? Because honestly...
You want to do a nabby, yeah?
Bro, shall I be real with you? It seems like when you pick it, you turn into a new human, bro. Because Fabinho weren't like this when he had a little bit of hair and the hairline was going, it weren't like this. I might just scrape it, bro. I'm not even shears. I might just get razor and just wet the razor, just shake it once and just.
Cal, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. You ain't.
Grip while I'm just a one-all, just a scrape, and I'm not even going back over it to make sure it's neat. I'm just scraping it, bro. That's it. Because he's different now. He's bicked it fully. He's embraced the bick. Remember when he first come, you still going short, 0.5? Nah. He said, no. Let me just scrape it off. Even who else bicked it? Sorry, who else bicked it recently? Who else bicked it recently?
Oh, Nat Phillips.
Do I say any more?
Nat Phillips.
Do I say any more?
Sorry, now Dini. Nat Stam.
Barber Vinny just jumped in the chat. Vinny, I'm joking. I'm joking. Vinny, when Icon opens back up, you know where I am. I'm joking, Vinny. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. You know I'm not big.
Oh, Vinny, do one of those accidental at the back, but like, bro, I'm gonna have to take it all off now, bro. My bad.
Vinny, we'll talk, innit? When me and Cal come barbers, we'll talk.
If you lot step me up like that, I'll never forgive you.
When you get your trim, I'm actually going to record it. I need to hear that conversation and show the people live.
Oh, boys. All right, let's get into it then. Do you know what? Let's get the negatives out of the way first, because we do have to speak about the negatives.
Yeah, of course.
First off, innit, basically.
No, our finishing. Our finishing throughout the whole game.
Actually, yeah, fair enough. Somebody's stolen all the shooting boots, bro.
Bro, I don't know what it is. Even when you know what you said,
even Jota in the second half when he was through.
We're missing open goals.
Yeah, but do you want to know something? I'm wondering whether these 2 goals there would have just brought man back that confidence in it. Like, I know we weren't clinical at all, and in another game we get punished, and I think that's what's happened in the Premier League. When we haven't been clinical, we just get punished. Like, we miss too many chances in it. But you see tonight, Salah dispatch and Mane as well.
Salah's finish was quality, by the way.
Salah's finish was sensational.
But do you know what? That's the thing that's annoying about the 2 or 3 chances he had that he didn't put away. Yeah. You know, when you're just like, we know how good you are, bro. Well, how can you miss those other ones? And then dispatch it so perfectly for the goal.
He's like that, and Carl made the best point in the other show when he was like, you see when Kane's through 1-on-1 on goal, you kind of know it's a goal. With Salah, you're not too sure. He might need 2 or 3 before he dispatches, and that's the difference. But again, remember, one of them's like a born-bred striker. The other one's a right-footed, left-footed,
the issue, bro.
Right winger.
We had Harry Kane, Mane and Salah would allow to be a 1 in 3 player because Kane would be the one getting all the goals anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the point.
But that's, you know what, though? Bro. I will say this: even though Jota missed an open goal, his overall performance I felt was good. He was pressing, he was causing them problems, and
he didn't look like he'd been away.
Yeah, but this is a guy that has been away. Remember, he's been out for 3 months, dude. Man got injured, I think it was December the 4th or something like that.
He missed 3 months. No, bro, he missed 3 months. Yeah, he missed 3 months.
That's what I mean. Yeah, December and come back in March, innit? So it's a thing where he's been out for 3 months. We've got to understand he's going to be rusty. But at the same time, I still believe in Jota. And do you want to know something what today showed me? Dare I say it, people, yeah? I think maybe for the rest of the season, unless Bobby Firmino steps up his game, for me, Jota should continually play in that front three because he offers something different. And the reason I say that is because of one of the goals that we scored where Jota held up the ball, laid it off to Salah. Salah played it, I think, to Mane. Mane led it to Jota. And then I think that's for Salah's goal. And what it was, I saw was that Jota started the move. And if that was Firmino, I don't know whether he would have caught up with play. But when you watch it again, Jota caught up with play and was able to stretch the defense, and Upamecano had to track him. And it opened up space. With Bobby Firmino, that's not happening. Not because Bobby Firmino can't do that. It's because literally
he's not as quick.
Jota's just faster. He's more athletic.
And so plus, Firmino isn't as switched on to making that run because of how he plays, isn't it? That's the other thing as well.
Different style of footballer, 100%.
Facts. Although I will say, I think it's got to be whether he drops Mane or Firmino. I think one of the two needs. Like, even though Mane scored today,
I know what you mean. He's still. But
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he needs a rest, but he don't look right.
He's rinsed, you man. Mane's rinsed.
He don't look right.
But you know somebody with Mane? For the first 15 minutes, he looked really quick. And then as soon as that 15-minute mark went by, he just went back to Mane we've been looking at all season when his legs just went. And it's like...
But man, when your legs... I was watching the game today, yeah? Even after Mane scored, and I was watching the way he was moving and stuff, and it's not like he's slow or whatever, but I just thought he's a man who actually needs 3 months holiday. Like, you know, when you actually, not a little bit of holiday, not a couple of weeks, like he needs 3. Is the African Cup of Nations happening in the summer?
Yeah, it's not, as far as I know. As far as I know, it is. Plus during the summer. Olympics. Plus the Olympics as well.
Oh, for peace sake.
Yeah,
So
we'll
our
get
players are gonna
to that. We'll get to that. I actually have a little proposal for you guys before we come off the stream as well that I actually want to pitch to you guys and get your thoughts on. So I'm going to read some of these super chats first, though. Shout out to our brother James Redmond TV. If I donated £1 for every header that Virgil van Phillips cleared today, I'll be broke. So here's a £5. Come on, you Reds. Come on, Hammers.
Come
on, Hammers. And the curse is broken, people. The curse is broken. Me and Hammers did a live stream and we won the game. And you know what?
Finally.
For all of you that came for me, for all of y'all that came for Callum and Hammers, imagine this. 0-0 halftime. We go on the stream together at 2-0. Boom, bladder, boom. We win. What can you say now? What can you say?
Do you know what's even more crazy, Cal? I saw one of the comments one time and someone said, has anyone noticed we haven't won a game since the last time Drift wore his Brazil shirt? So I thought, let me put it back on.
Swear down.
Oi.
Swear down.
Swear down. Right, bro. If that's the case, fam, wear that for every single Rati game. Don't even put it in the wash, man. Just wear it. Wear it to bed. Wear it when you go work, when you're going out on roads, when you go shopping, when you walk the dog, when you go for a dump. Fam, just wear it. Just wear it. Just wear it.
It's a bit too baggy to wear in the toilet, bro. Not gonna...
Oh, fair play. You might have to do the lift up thing. No, fair play.
Covering man's knees and that. Come like your guardian just in case someone breaks in. Oh boy.
Oh,
Vibes tonight. James Anderson. Peace. Sorry, my G's, I ain't been here for time. My bad. But Fabinho and Jota the Shotter were bad man. Plus Bobby in the basement. Sorry, Callum. Klopp all the eggs in Champions League. Oh, that was kind of harsh, James. You know what? You ain't breaking my spirit tonight. You know, you're not breaking my spirit tonight.
Like, do you know
too much is happening. Too much is happening. Come on.
He didn't mean to, but he just
he didn't mean it. I know he didn't mean it. We love him. We love James. We love James. You can't break my spirit.
Let me go and get a drink. This is vibes tonight. I don't care. This is vibes. We vibes, people.
We haven't won a game for so long. This feels weird. It feels weird.
That's why I'm celebrating, bro. I don't know when
it feels weird.
You don't get a drink. It's a celebration.
Ramez Khalil, African Cup of Nations is Jan 2022, FYI. Okay, fair enough.
I them know about the extra baggy R9 fit from back. Come on, this is 1998, man. I was a youth, but you know, like remember that you just followed the trend.
I was a kid back then, bro.
Yeah, you just
Khalil Hassan.
This kit is massive.
Would getting top 4 in Champions League final be a good season? Only if we win the Champions League.
Top 4 in the Champions League final would be a good season for me based on what's happened in the last 2 months. Even if we lost the Champions League final, Cal, I would still be like, No, Cal, but if you look at what's going on right now, if I said to you, we'll be in the final, don't know if we win it or not, we'll be in the final and we'll finish top 4 in the last day of the season. Is that a good season, whether you win it or lose it? I'd say, yeah, bro, because at the moment, neither look possible. So I
would take it, yeah. All right, fair enough. That's fair enough. I would take it, but I the thought of losing another Champions League final, that'd be 3 in my lifetime. That's not a statistic I want to my name.
Yeah, but we've won 2 of them, bro. So you know what? It's not that bad, is it? Certain men have been there and they've lost it and it hurts even more. I was even thinking
name and shame them, bro.
I was actually I was even thinking about Atletico Madrid. 3 finals in the last 6 years and they haven't won one. They must be burning. Can you imagine what that must feel like? They must be burning, bro.
They'll live.
You know what, people? You know what, Carl? Let me get one more negative out of the way. This is the last one, and I'm being real. I'm being dead real. Drift, I have to come to you, bro. Did you make that bet? Please tell me you backed out last minute.
No, I lost my money, bro.
Bro.
You think I care, bro?
If you're not here, your must feel. You're gonna hear your must feel. That's what my mum would have said. If I did that.
No, but hold on. This is what I told you.
Don't hear your must feel.
I paid for the victory. I'm cool with that, bro.
50 basically sold his soul, basically.
I'm cool with that. I paid for the victory, bro. And I'll do it again. You want me to pay for another one? I'll do it again.
I'm just saying. See if your wallet. You know, I want to lose so much.
No, bro. I'll pay for another victory if I need to, bro.
Well, listen. If you're willing to do that, then keep paying for them. if you can do that, then keep paying for these victories, brother. I'll tell you that for free, bro.
M Colo, what are people saying? Thiago's a flop. We put headphones on and we turn it right up, and we ignore those people. That's what we do.
And you know we're playing in the headphones. Oh, we are.
Hey.
What's that nobody? I don't know about there. Hey, I don't know about it.
Man said airport settings, you know.
And do you want to know what's mad? Thiago's so good, he could have been in that advert and he wouldn't have been out of place. How about that?
Listen.
How about that?
Joga Benito.
Joga.
Listen, we're just too sick at it. And listen,
we've got real Brazilians in our team, you know. Certain men managed to get Brazilians by passport settings, but them man there's kind of fake Brazilians. We got real Brazilians in our team.
Of course.
Brazil.
Man said Alisson. Man said Fabinho. Man said Thiago. Man said Firmino. Am I missing anybody out?
They're the real Brazilians.
Sorry.
Brazil.
Naldinho. No, Naldinho. That's fine. Naldinho. Can't see, man.
Tell him again.
You mad?
Imran Zaman. Did you hear the police went to Sean Dyche's house after reports from neighbours after hearing a husky voice groaning very loud saying Phillips?
You man are actually going to make me start my drink. You man are being bad, man. Sean Dyche actually might have done that still.
Come back!
You man, he deserves it tonight. He's our centre back.
Come back! He's our centre back. He's our centre back. He's our centre back. Blows and skirt. I mean.
Camera, or You'll Never Walk Alone. Fab back, we played sick. Not being pedantic, but had Leipzig been defending a lead, would we have scored? Wolves, low block, I reckon that's meant to be next. Not getting carried away. I hear you, but I am getting carried away tonight. I didn't enjoy the last victory, and it was too long until we got to celebrate this one. I'm getting carried away. I
will say this, I don't know if you man saw, but when they brought up a statistic that said RB Leipzig had more possession, I was quite shocked actually, because I think they had 60% to our 40. I don't know if it finished like that, but I was like, do you know what? Has Klopp been watching Kopish? Because remember what we kept on saying? Of
course he watches Kop-Ish, bro. Griffith's got a direct line, bro.
Of course. And I shouldn't have even doubted it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because when I realised, that we were at certain times allowing RB to have the ball, and we were counter-attacking, I thought, do you know what? We've gone back to a little bit of, dare I say it, 17, 18 Liverpool, where we weren't really bait. Because I'll say the possession game kind of started to come into play in the 18-19 season. 17-18, in my opinion, we were a lot more counter-attacking, and that's what made us so good in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, you know what? Klopp is trying to ting it, because he's looked at our team for the first time. I thought, yes, the setup we have and the players that have at disposal, let's just let them do what they need to do. But when we have the ball, let's be decisive, innit? That's for me was very telling today. And even though we didn't bury all of our chances, the way how we were attacking was a lot more thoughtful. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because we got into those positions, we might not bury them, but we were thinking, like, for the first time in a long time. Even when Trent was under pressure, Cal, did you see some of the balls Trent was playing today?
Yeah, with both feet.
Listen, listen.
I'm not gonna pronounce your name because in fact, Tusuko. I'm gonna guess the N silent. Nat played like Lucio from Brazil tonight.
Yeah, that's Brazil.
Adrian, some recovery money for Drift. Soon 20k Kopish. Let's get it. Brazil. I better start hitting my chest so hard. I ain't got muscle like that. It's just going straight to rib cage.
What did I miss?
I keep on hitting my chest when I say Brazil, but I ain't got the meat and the muscle there. I'm just hitting rib cage. I need to take it easy. Dave Nunes, for the first time, the 2004-05 season, there'll be no Messi or Ronaldo in the Champions League quarterfinals. He won in 2005. Ooh, Istanbul. Hashtag Istanbul 2021.
Is it
Hashtag
that year?
7.
Is it that year again? Who knows?
Hashtag 7.
Who knows?
Hashtag 7. Dinesh Karai, hopefully next round have Hendo back with Fabinho midfield and VVD walkout when the Champions League moves played. Everyone's shocked. You say like a wrestling, like wrestling. And their partner for tonight will be. You just see Virgil just doing the strut.
He's back!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, he's back!
I
can't believe my life! I can't believe my life!
Like it's a Stone Cold thing, isn't it? Like it's a Stone Cold thing.
Virgil van Dijk has come back and he's come to whoop another man's ass. Van Dijk! A-Spec Limited, 100 guys, 100, a counter-attacking team. It suits the attributes of every player. Ooh. Just missed that. I'll go back to that. M to the O.
In my head now. Van Dijk! Van Dijk!
Innit? Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
No, for the love of God, don't do it!
M to the O, but I thought Salah was dispensable. Come at me. He ain't dispensable. Put an in front of that. Put an in front of that.
Trust
I told
me.
people about Mosif Salah, I'm going to call him from now on.
I said Moses Salah.
Mosif. Jonathan Davis, we've won 5 out of our last 6 away games. You know, this crisis is purely out of you. That's mad.
And it was the flip side of that in the first half of the season. It's been a weird
that's
season.
actually crazy.
You know, it's actually crazy.
A-Spec Limited, guys. Klopp, please change from this slow high possession BS. I think we just might.
In the first half, I still think we were playing a high line, though, in the first half.
We was, but not as...
Now Deeney was playing, bro.
No, but, bro, I still think we got to push back 10 yards, man.
I agree.
I still think we do, man.
I think, but do you know what, though, dude? I arguably say in the second half we did, but I don't know whether that was by accident or whether just the way that we got forced back. Because when I looked at some of the,
couple balls over the top, bro. That was a couple balls over the top.
I don't know.
Do you know what, bro? Let's be honest, yeah. When you see a team playing as high as we do, even if it wasn't even in your game plan, you're still going to exploit the space because you're a natural footballer with natural instinct. Like, let's be honest, if we're in the same team, if all 3 of us are in the same team, and the team was basically playing on a halfway line, knowing how quick I was, I'm talking about we're in our prime, and I'm like, I just quickly say to one of you, man, look how much space there is. I'm just going to make that run. You're going to pick me out, even if it weren't the game plan, because I got all that grass to run into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got to drop back a bit, man. We do, man.
Yeah, they didn't plan for coming up against Naldini, though, did they? The equalizer. The equalizer. The speaker says Nat had a do-rag on. Yeah,
the new era do-rag on, bro.
Nat wants the wage,
he had a snapback do-rag. I might invent that,
Kadir, Fab is better than Tony Soprano. Facts. I don't see any lies in that comment.
Love the word, to be fair. Listen, Fabinho, bro.
So Jeffrey says #7 is on the way.
Guys, let's pump the brakes.
Yeah. I'm gonna pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes on that one.
Let's celebrate this. You know what I mean? This victory, but let's just see what happens in the next round.
We don't even know who we've got in the next round.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's part of me wants Porto, but part of me doesn't because they owe us a beating, innit? So
Porto owes us a beating since 2007.
Yeah, it could go either 2 ways. It could go they get revenge, or they've got the inferior complex against us and we win. It's either one of the 2, isn't it?
Remember when Torres gave them the twinkle toes in the black kit away from home?
Let's stop putting Porto get revenge.
No, that was Marseille. That was Marseille, to the lie. But Torres still done them dirty, though. I'm talking about the Marseille thing, innit?
Tridon. Nat had the Joe Santana.
Listen.
A lot of people before the game as well were saying Nagelsmann could replace Klopp. I've got footage of Klopp meeting Nagelsmann, so just play it now.
God knows. Jesus.
Shit, my eyes. I can't believe I'm seeing this, man. Come. Let me touch you. Come. Let me touch you. Come. Ah, yeah, there. Oh, look at it.
Yeah, so I mean that was live footage from Budapest.
Nagelsmann moving over aggressive.
Yeah, Klopp basically said, "I'm the top German about it, big man." N1 the kid said, "No harm in dreaming." Very true. Sometimes there is, though. Sometimes there is. I dreamt about Fakir, and it still plays on my mind to this day. So
right, all right, bro. Trust.
Samir Taylor, forget Steve McManaman and get Jim Ross in for when Virgil comes back. He's back! Oh my God, he's back!
He's back! He's back! I can't believe my eyes, King! I can't believe my eyes! Pinch me! Am I dreaming?
Khalil Hassan, Jota is a new Bobby for Mo and Sadio. Did you see all the link up and smiles from the front three when Sadio scored today? I did.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I want to see more smiles. I want to see more smiles. If it means Bobby's on the bench, Bobby's on the bench. I want smiles.
Not the fake argument ones. At the moment.
Not the fake ones. Sly Ross 1, Mane to play over Bobby. More involved and scores more. Technically, this season they've pretty much been scoring at the same rate. They've both been as bad as each other this season, but over the course of their time at Liverpool, then that's a very, very true comment. Stevie says, glad we won. Fab man of the match at DM. Hate to be devil's advocate, but sad and Mo overall play still disgusting. Almost threw up watching them mess up to the 2v1 breakaway. I hear you, Steve. We hear you.
I hear you. I wouldn't say
it's vibes tonight, Steve. It's
vibes. I
wouldn't
say disgusting. I would just say disappointed that they didn't. Do you know what I mean? Disgusting is a thing where you look back and go, yeah, that just cost us the freaking game. That's disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, just see it as it was disappointing, but at the same time, bruv, we just won the game. Like, we're through in it.
Again, live footage coming from the stadium, this time Nat Phillips and Kabak. Apparently there was a lot of rumours that they were going to get ripped apart, and this is live footage of Nat Phillips and Kabak right now.
Come.
Live footage from the stadium of Kabak and Nat Phillips.
Them man are vibes in. Them man are vibes in. Them man are vibes in, bro. Them man are vibes in.
Gang and Deep. Luckily, Angelina weren't playing. Leipzig were toothless down the left-hand side. So happy to see you.
I've lost all composure.
Look saucy.
You know what? Angelino is a big threat for them. It was lucky for us.
Bruv. Who cares if they miss Angelo? We're missing Virgil.
No, but what I'm saying is it did help us, though. It did.
Bruv, it helped them that we didn't use certain man as well. Bruv.
Yeah, bruv. We had no Van Dijk, no Gomez, no Hendo, no Matip. Do I need to go on? That's what helped them.
We had now Dini. We had the cheat code, the equalizer. When a man bicks it and walks, have you ever seen a UFC fighter walk to the ring and he's already cut? No, you ain't. You ain't, have you? Why? Fight gets called off. Man gets a cut, fight gets called off. Nat says, nah, I'm cut from different mustard. Send me out there, Jurgen. Now Dini's here tonight. Now Dini. Can you imagine a partnership of Virgil and now Dini? Impregnable.
Man said impregnable.
I want to see it. You know? I want to see it. Sport Guru, can we set up a fund account for Drifty as he's lost his rent money this month? PS, bet against Liverpool every week, Drift. He definitely hasn't lost his rent money.
I was going to say, first of all, I wish my rent only cost the 1 hour. So first of all, get that out of it.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. I live in London, big man.
You can't even rent pavement space for 1 in London.
Man said rent money.
But you want to know what, though? If you don't want to do that and reimburse me, I'll use it on the next game, innit? So.
For real. Khalil Hassan, I would try Trent in midfield in the league. Mane on the right wing, Mo through the middle, Jota on the left, midfield of Thiago, Fab, and Trent. I personally wouldn't, but it's not a bad shout. I don't think it's a stupid comment at all. I think I see logic in it. Me personally, I wouldn't. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that potential lineup?
I don't know.
What, Mane
actually,
in the right?
You know what that super chat might have actually meant? If I'd won, I would have had rent money. I've just got it now. I've got it. If I'd have won, I get it. Okay, yeah, I get it.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cal. Go back to the question again. Repeat the question. Sorry.
I've lost the question now. The question is
basically what was it about the lineup?
They were saying they'd play Trent in midfield. So Trent, Fab, and Naby, and then up front, Mo through the middle, Mane right wing, and Jota left.
I still don't like Trent in midfield. I know people say he's got the attributes to play there, but I just think when you play midfield, it's completely different to playing defense. Maybe somewhere down the line when he's a bit older, but I just think right now he should continue.
When Klopp pulls off a madness,
you know what I'm saying?
and gets Kimmich in the summer, then I could live with that. Then we can put Trent in midfield.
I say Kimmich and reaching for the stars on that.
Yeah, well, boy, I want to land on a cloud, man. I want to land on a cloud.
Man, say Kimmich.
If you reach for the stars, you'll still land on the moon, big man.
You sure?
See it there.
With FSG in charge, yeah? All right.
DA, for me, Ali is man of the match. His saved the game. That is true. Ali's saves go underrated, as per usual, because we expect it from him. I'm not going to hit my chest this time, but Brazil. Yeah.
There you go.
Man said he's in playing right back. Nah, brother.
Rafiq says Thiago moving like karate kick, giving time. The scissor kick volley was mad.
Bro, man actually went Daniel LaRusso, you know.
That's Lyoto Machida. Daniel
LaRusso.
All he needed today was a goal, man. That's all he needed today.
Yeah, he bottled it. I can't lie. As much as I rated Thiago today, the only thing he done wrong, literally the only thing, was that take the shot. Even if you don't even hit the target. Yeah. Just take the shot.
There's a part of me that feels like if that exact same chance happened in the second half, he probably would have shot. Yeah.
It's so mad.
Like the chance came too early for him in the game, isn't it?
I'd argue if he's in Bayern Munich, he smashes that in. It's such a weird one. I don't know what it is. I just feel like in Bayern Munich, he's smashing that in, you know. It's mad.
Do you know what? I know when you're a world-class footballer, you normally do what you do. But a lot of people forget that personality-wise, he's not like very outgoing. So even though he knows his ability is amazing, he's not going to be the type of guy to come in and just be like, I don't care if I upset anyone. I don't care if people think wrong of me for doing anything. He's going to be more like, no, I'm going to make sure that everybody knows I'm here to do the team thing. And I think that might be why he's not necessarily doing odd things like that shot, for example. He's probably thinking, I am the new boy in this team. Let me set Mo up. And it was the wrong decision. But you got to remember, sometimes people aren't as quick to be like greedy.
Disagree, bro.
As I think
he's been there long enough.
Even if now, listen, you're a season pro. In my opinion, you take that shot. For me, it's got nothing to do with, you know, being the new guy or ruffling feathers. You're in a great position, and I don't think anyone would have got him if he shot. And again, he missed the target. I just think he played it too safe in that regard, in my opinion. He played it way too safe. Played it too safe because what's so mad is, do you know how I know he played it too safe? Because he's done a bicycle kick later on in the game. That said to me that I should have buried that. He knows, bro. He knows he made a mistake.
I still believe that there's a certain level of arrogance that comes with not caring if other people like think you should have done something less selfish or whatever. Maybe that's how he is. I don't know.
Sly Ross, Billy the Kid played before Nat in the Champions League this season. He did, criminal. Khalil Hassan, if Trent is ever going to play midfield, then it won't hurt. Teams always targeting Trent, so getting a defensively solid right back would make sense. Trent like De Bruyne, he's not like Kevin. Like he's not. I can understand why people made the comparisons because De Bruyne crosses quite a bit from the inside right channel.
Yeah, but Cal, different. I'm not saying that he's going to be as good as Kevin because that's a wild statement. But if you look at the attributes in terms of the passing and the shooting and the creativity by using the ball, he's only 21, 22, Trent, right? Oh, how do you know even a couple of years' time he might not be able to move into midfield and have a very similar effect?
I'm not saying he hasn't, but his shooting's not close to Kevin's right now.
No,
I don't
it's
think
not.
his passing
but
is
that
either.
stuff can easily improve when because he's only young, innit? Like he can improve on that stuff. He's got the technique to get better. That's
no. You know what it is?
Yeah.
He can improve, but here's the difference though. When you're playing in midfield and when you're playing at right back, yeah, in midfield you're gonna get closed down. Like you're gonna have less time on the ball sometimes because the space just shrinks, innit? So you gotta make that split decision. And I think he's not at that level. Could he play there maybe in the future, as I said before? Yeah, maybe. But I think right now, keep doing your team big man at right back. Later on, maybe we can have
that Sheffield United
discussion.
game showed me that he actually does have potential to play midfield. I think so anyway, but yeah.
Not for me just yet. But I
not
hear
yet.
you.
Not yet.
DA Matt, what do you think of the beef between Mo and Mane? Gone. But this is Mo. There ain't no beef between Mo and Mane. They're good. Like they just won a game. Both
they seem fine to me. You know what I'm saying? They seem cool to me.
Kadir FSG charge if we aim 4 stars and end up in a corner shot.
Oh, basically with FSG in charge, we'll aim for the stars, but we'll end up in a corner shot.
Of course.
Camera, well, you'll never walk alone. Better DM than Fab in the Prem. I can't name any. Try world. I don't think there's a better DM in world football than Fabinho right now. And there hasn't been for a little while, in my opinion.
It's quite hard to find a centre-back better than Fabinho, to be honest.
Facts. Joe Palmer, happy for Drift tonight. Hashtag Divock, love the content. Look at the smile on it.
Man said Divock Origi.
Do you know how difficult it's been for me to not say his name for 40 minutes?
Only because you said it as soon as we came on the stream before we went live.
Exactly.
You got out your system.
The people that know about.
To hear, can we have the same performance again in every game from now, but scoring goals? I'm glad everyone's back in position. I hope the curse is gone. Same facts. Connell, Fabinho, best DM in world football. Facts. Monsieur, if we win the Champions League, we can win the Champions League if we play all our games away. Probably can.
There's a possibility that's going to happen though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe,
MF
so.
Petition to make home games outside of Anfield. I hope that application's gone through today. Ace on Industries, you sent a super chat, but I haven't got it saved here. So you sent it quite early on the show. You don't have to send another one. Just send another message and I'll read that out, please. Josh T, A Drifty, Origi with the impact sub, but man's going to be kept in the basement by Klopp. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, it is upsetting, isn't it? But then next time, if he doesn't do anything, everyone will say blah, blah, blah. And then I'll just be like, well, look, even when he does contribute, he still knows he won't play. And that's the majority of his Liverpool career. So it is what it is.
True. Sly Ross, anyone have a tear in their eye when Klopp picked up Naby? I'm not crying, you are.
If I'm being completely honest with you, I got sidetracked by thinking, right, Naby picked it. But yeah, it was a good moment.
That was a beautiful moment. Jamie Phillips, shout out to Jamie Phillips. That 11 has to play every week now. Fabinho has to play in midfield. Now we see a massive difference. And Phillips would head Phillips would head a comet coming to Earth.
I've seen that Phillips, yeah.
When you say you just see the comet coming, you just out.
He's so
it wouldn't even be called Armageddon, you know. Man saying it would be called Natageddon, bro.
Bro, Nat Phillips is so committed, it's actually unreal. He's the type of brother that would like slide tackle his own nan to like save the day. Like he's mad, bro.
Did you see him take out Mane in the first half go for it?
Yeah. Why do you think he was the first person to go over to Mane?
Man just jumped away. He was like, "Get up, man!" That was
he checked on him.
He was like, born in the wrong. He was born in the wrong decade. In the early 2000s or in the 90s, he would have been a 60, 70 million defender, easy, bro. I mean, obviously back then it would have been 10 mil, but you get my point. Like, yeah.
Facts.
Tell you, man,
number 6. Phillips looking like a prime Terry Butcher. Facts. DA, non-EPL teams can't predict us, but EPL teams do. Maybe.
There could be a point.
Shout.
Could be a
point.
Yeah.
And plus, what it is, when you've got the two-legged tie, you can't really be as defensive if you've let in a goal, because you've kind of got to try and make up the deficit. Whereas in the Premier League, we got teams who aren't thinking about anything other than a point, and if they take more than a point, then they're chuffed with it. So all those losses to like Burnley and Brighton and Fulham and that, those teams didn't come for a win; they just came for a point. Do you get what I mean? It's in the Champions League, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to LRB Rams. Who's better with his head, Phillips or Zidane? Well, put it this way: if Nat Phillips had headbutted Materazzi, then he'd have been bad for life, because he would have stopped his heart beating. So just make it out what you will. Monsters.
Perfect.
Monsters
Phillips, isn't
it? Still worried about the Mane Salah relationship. I'm not personally. Like, even if they don't like each other, they don't like each other. Man.
I think they respect each other. I think they respect each other.
And let's be honest, man. If there is any animosity between them, it can only be that Mane's thinking, how do you make double what I make? That can be the only animosity, if there is animosity.
Yeah, but Mane needs to head out of the club, not Salah.
Yeah, for real, because that's not Salah's fault, innit?
That's
Salah
not
just has
Salah's
a better agent.
No, but I'm dead. But that's why I'm saying I don't really think there is an issue.
No, if I'm being honest, I don't think they've gone back to before they had the incident where Mane just like looked like he was gonna dump his Salah on the pitch. Yeah? To me, it looks like they respect each other, but I don't know if they are the same as before. Like I think they will play for each other, because remember, they're in a job, innit, and they want to win things. Like they're playing for Liverpool, they're playing for the badge, they're playing for the club. They will always respect one another. And I think when someone else does something, or when one of them does something, they want to kind of like rise to the occasion. But I just genuinely think, though, me personally, from what I can see, they're not necessarily the best of friends. But you don't necessarily need to be. You don't need to be, though.
Yeah, Teddy Sheringham and Andy Cole weren't, and they won the treble. So
no, it's true.
It is what it is.
You don't need to be. You got to be competitive against your brother.
Plus, you got to remember as well, Mane has had to put up with a lot since Salah came in. So maybe he doesn't even realise that he's a little bit annoyed at him. Like, he got shafted from the right-hand side where he had a great season. He got put on the left. He had to learn that position. Then Mo stole all the thunder in that season we got to the final. And let's be honest, Mane actually carried us into the Champions League for that to even happen the prior season. And it could be little things that are maybe undertones, but I don't think they got a problem with each other.
They can live, man. They can live. Hey, Spec, Kabak and Nat at the back for the rest of the season. Even if they have a poor performance, don't put Fab back there. Let them build up a relationship.
Yeah, agree.
And do you know what? If one of them gets injured, how about we put the other 8'4" guy we've got in there that we just bought? How about we try him, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if Davies is real. I've got to be honest.
He ain't real, fam. He was apparently he was named on the bench today, but again, holograms are hard to see, innit? So it is what it is.
Kabak and Phillips set levels today. Need time to get a decent partnership going. Drift lost 1K, but Defo had the Vaseline out for Divock's instant impact. Owo King, I'm a Chelsea fan. Nice to see you guys smile. Appreciate that. Owo, appreciate that. That's love to see that. Khalil Hassan, Botman 35 and Grealish 80, and I'm good 115 mil. Khalil, with all due respect, I'd love to know where you're getting that 115 from. That's because if you can secure 115
with that sum of myself, I can't even lie. We need that creativity now, man.
No, we need
Grealish.
It's not going to happen, but I'd be happy with it.
No, it won't.
Ahmad Sissoko, Mane and Salah are competing for AFCON best player. Yeah, true.
They've won it once each since they've been at Liverpool. I think so,
yeah.
Well,
ABM, you guys deserve this. Keep it up. Such nice guys. Big up. Appreciate that.
Big up, bro.
Thank you, people. Thank you. Big up the Bolton Baresi, Nat Phillips. Indeed. Now Dini. Nat's getting all the plaudits tonight. Excellent performance. Sly Ross don't tell FSG Nat and Kabak played well. No centre back. I
was thinking the same thing, you know.
They already know. They're on the phone right now. But like, Jurgen, I told you.
Y'all tell me y'all pulled the wool over my eyes, huh? Try to make me sign Koletica. Koletica? When you got that? The guy's a generational talent. What y'all going on with? LeBron don't warn me about y'all. Try to take my money. Don't play with my money. Y'all got Nat sitting on the bench. You won't play him? The hell wrong with you? The hell wrong with you? You play that man. You play that man. Troy M, man of the match. Nat Phillips, Fabinho next. Thiago just behind those two. And can we also talk about how amazing Naby looked in only 20 minutes on the pitch? Shout out to Genie and Divock.
Hey, bro.
Matt, what did I say to you when I sat down? I said, "Oi,
this was our Liverpool
a saucy cameo from Naby today."
I'm waiting for player ratings, innit? Then I'll speak. I'm waiting for player ratings.
How mad is that? Today was such a good game. Even the substitutes deserve to actually get mentioned for their performance. We haven't felt like this for weeks.
Man, I'm waiting for player ratings.
Like weeks since we've been able to say even the player ratings. Well.
Things, Naby things. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'm gonna read out the super chats and then we'll do player ratings. Moose LFC 21. Fab was the difference for me today. Did you see how many times he broke up play, picked up loose balls, and just shielded the defense? My goat. Facts. Khalil Hassan, I want this team now until the end of the season. More facts.
Oh, yeah, Tony, we all do, man.
Where's the Thiago haters at? This is what happens when a DM is there. Give him freedom. More facts. King of Pogu. Drift, start betting against us in the league, please. You don't want Drifty to go broke.
Trust me.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Colonel Indiana Loon Nuts. 2005 season, we finished in 5th spot and won the Champions League. Let's hope we can repeat that. Shout out to Klopp for putting Fab back in midfield. Facts, and more facts.
Yeah.
What's this? Grizz said on a show that we would go for 3 players to compete for the first team: Koletica, Alaba type, Aor, and some big, and spend big on someone up front, aka Haaland or someone else. Again, I'll believe it when I see it. Nothing against Grizz. I just
where we got his source from still.
Yeah, the thing is, I know Grizz's source is good, but I still FSG can throw up a mad one, innit?
If we bought Collector Car, and Matt, I can't get it out of my head now. If we bought Collector Car, Awar and Haaland, I'd have a heart attack.
Listen, I don't even want to get the people gas, and I shouldn't really be speaking, but I had a conversation with someone.
No. One win in the Champions League doesn't make me believe my team's going to start spending money.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, on the weekend, I had a conversation with somebody, and they've got good relationship in it in terms of what goes on, ins and outs, and put it like this. I'm not saying it's going to come true because we know FSG can kind of 1 minute they might say to, I don't know, Jurgen, Jurgen will give you this. Or Jurgen will give you that. But I'm hearing positive things regardless of where we finish in it. So let's just see what happens.
I watched the man stare me in my eyes after the 2000.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Let's see what happens, isn't it?
He stared me in my eyes, bro. And he said, Klopp can have whatever he wants. Bro, and then he got him Adrian.
This is why what I'm saying. Sometimes you can be misled and sometimes people can say things and it means nothing. But I'm just saying, from what I heard over the weekend, I don't want to drop the name, because that's bad, man. Man don't do them things there. But I just had a positive conversation. I heard positive things in it. That's what I'm gonna say, innit? I heard positive things. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. Innit?
Liam just said he's got the Vaseline next to him.
I'll
be honest, careful there, Matt. You're starting something.
What I will say about what you just said, Matt, is heard it all before. All of your sweet talk. Haaland this.
I never said names, you know. Man never said names, you know. Man never said no names.
Telling me
I didn't say no names.
Your lies ain't
we'll talk off fair in it, but man never said no names. Man never said no names.
Now.
Your lies ain't working now.
I swear down though, if we sign some big names, or you man click this up, bro. If we sign some big names,
heard it all before.
I'm waiting.
All of your lies, all of your sweet talks, Varane this, Haaland that, but your lies ain't working.
Listen,
now.
If we sign a name, not saying Haaland, you know, man, ain't saying Haaland. I'm just saying.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
I'm just saying. Just saying. If we sign some names, people, make sure you clip this up for these man here. Yeah, make sure you clip it up for them, man.
Clip me up, yes.
I'll believe when I see him.
Clip it up.
I've been hurt too many times.
Clip us them. Clip us them.
A-Spec Limited. If Salah goes, we have to go for Kane and 2 left-footed right forwards, Neto and one of Bally and or Rafinha. Options would be Mane, Jota, Kane, Bobby, Neto, plus one other. I agree with that. Passer. Passer says, came for the content, staying for Matt's beer tips. I'm staying for Matt's beer tips as well, bro.
Right.
What would you put in it? Coconut oil?
Not even, you know. It's a homemade remedy still. Man would have to release. Man's got to release that at some point still. Stay tuned, innit? Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Beard steroids, yeah, all right, man.
Massive beard steroids.
And just injected straight into the pores of that. All right.
Look at Cal hating. Look at Cal hating.
Of course I'm hating, bro. Look,
bro. Only haters say beard steroids, fam.
You know the gun that the barbers have that have got the stuff in it to put on your face afterwards. But you know some barbers just spray it in the air and let it sprinkle on you. That's what Matt does when he comes out the shower. He's like,
look at these haters. You see these man there with the little pea stem. Oi, look at these haters.
It just drops on it. Like,
look at the haters, bro.
Drops of rain on the
Not every man can do this thing still on a regular, but it's calm though.
I'm hating,
bro. It's annoying, man.
Not every man can do this thing
24/7 still.
Bro, it's just maintenance, isn't it? It's just maintenance.
I found myself just doing this all the time. It's like, this is getting on my nerves, man.
Listen, man.
I don't know if I can read out this full super chat.
I was got the full thing in there. Look how black it is. Are you mad? No patches there. You see it there? No patches. What are you man saying?
I know we've set him off now.
Yeah. I don't think
these man with the patches there. These man need the these man need the plasters.
Mine's gaps, bro. Mine's not patches. Gaps.
These man need the plasters. These man need the plasters.
I can't read out this super chat, but I'll leave it on the screen so others can see it. I can't really read that out.
Yeah. What? Nah, bro. Real talk. Yeah. All jokes aside. Them comments there, bro. Just allow it.
We'll leave that.
Yeah. Allow it.
Samir Taylor, Matt was like psych at the beginning of the show, but this would do the team wonders. Fab in midfield, fire. Thiago looked like himself. Jota looked sharp. Onwards and upwards. Number 7 coming soon. Nat stole Matt's do-rag and Kai.
Alright, listen. If that's what he done,
Darth Drifty again. Darth Drifty.
If that's what he done, yeah. No. If that's what he done and he played like that, he can keep stealing my do-rag.
Yeah,
real talk. Real. He can keep stealing it. Cause man play like a boss, bro. Real talk.
Is that where the other half is? You sleep with it round there to keep the beard all silky and that.
One of us has to. One of us has to. Look at these haters. All right, people, look at the hating.
I am hating.
Look at the hating.
I'm fully hating.
I bet Matt's got silk pillow cases as well.
He doesn't sleep on the beard, bruv. He's got a host.
Look at this man hating.
We say Friday.
Man hating on the
like
thing,
this.
you know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Not
sleep
every
on
man
the
can
beard.
be blessed like this. Listen, my man
sleeps in massage chair. He sleeps in a massage bed, bro.
I'll take the beard.
Faces go through.
I'm gonna take the beard still. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that beard though.
Size the limit. Alisson, Virgil, Van Phillips, and Fab were absolute class tonight. Imagine the extra points we'd have had if we played that formation from the start. Very true. AA VVD has a post of Nat in his bedroom, high drift.
And he's got a do-rag.
And then cutting off. What are we at? Mike Tyson, all right. Kabak and Phillips could be overtaking VVD and Gomez. Steady.
If they play like they did tonight, there'll be a battle though.
Oh no, I'm saying no, steady with Kabak. Like Nat's already overtaken both Gomez and Virgil. But I'm saying steady with the other one. FSG will sell Nat for 20. Man, FSG will sell Nat for 20, but Kabak for 8 and by Kabak for 18 mil. If they ever did that,
that isn't even far fetched.
Yeah, it's not. Not the performance is not putting in as well. That's
it's
a
not even far fetched.
Shout out to Aaron LFC for becoming a member.
Bye, big up Aaron.
Big up.
Stan Max Legends. Wish Klopp realised that he should play people in their natural positions and trust new defenders. Might be a little too late for top 4. Facts. Yeah. Monster guys, CR7 and Messi haven't reached the quarterfinals since 2005. Everton could finish 4th, which they last did in 2005. The Champions League finals at Istanbul, which means LFC.
I know there's a bag of omens.
Everyone keeps going back to 2005, you know. Like, I get it. But man said in 2021, didn't it? A lot of things can happen, innit?
It's very true. It's very true. Mustafa, Divock fizzed that ball first time to Mane, who basically had a tap in 5 minutes after being subbed on. Drift been preaching, give this man a run of games. Oh, here we go. The agenda starts.
I'm waiting for it.
I know. Literally after I finish these super chats,
we need to get to player ratings because we need to speak about certain man still. Just saying, certain man.
Aaron LFC, big W today. Finishing was poor, but I'm hoping this win will give us confidence to push on, play even better next game. Stan Max Legends, Thiago and Fab Ballers in midfield tonight. Facts. Jason Green, I'm just so happy. Thank you for all you do, Kopish. Thank you to you guys. You keep us going.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, man.
Hit the like button, people. We finally won a home game away from home. LOL. I'm with Legends, guys. William says new spine. Ali, Phillips, Fab, and Jota. Hashtag man of the match. Phillips /
Phillips. It's a spine, yeah.
Some 4-1. I know Klopp will never change, but to me, we need Thiago, Keita, Hendo, and Fab in midfield. Mane is done. Firmino's done. Origi's inconsistent. 4-1-3-2. Wow. That's, it's not actually a bad shout when you actually think about it. It's not a bad shout.
I think to write off Robert and Mane full stop, as in like even after this season, is just way too far. And it's way too far. Like it is. They're not having good seasons, but to start saying that they should just literally be written off for their Liverpool careers, that's way too far.
Well, he didn't say written off. Maybe he's saying bench. So he's not saying sell. He's just saying maybe bench them. You know what I mean?
No, but if someone says they are done, it kind of sounds to me like they're saying like move on from them. I don't know. That's my interpretation.
Yeah, no, maybe
it depends.
Actually, it depends. Maybe it means done first team, innit?
Halo says, well done, Fenders. It's great to see the energy. All energy tonight.
All right, energy tonight.
T1 says, Team Kopish present Laugh Now, Cry Later, the album. See you in the Premier League, guys. You ain't bringing my vibe down. It ain't happening.
No, it's not happening.
Do you know what I do to comments like that? This is what That's my energy right now. Can't bring it down. Ner Beats, Fab dropping shoulders like salsa dance. Hey, tell him again, it's the samba. It's Brazil. 1975 Jamrock. Kabak played well today. However, I still don't want him even as 4th choice centre-back, to be honest. I'm not going to fall in the trap like what happened with Origi. Oh, he shaded Origi as well.
Damn, son.
Noah says, Noah says 3 legends, Pele, Laka, and Rooney talking about Liverpool. Laka's no legend of ours. Maybe in North London, yes.
Laka.
Laka's definitely the best twerker the Premiership's ever seen. That's about as far as
sorry. I just saw a really cool joke. Hold on a minute, from Nikki.
Laka.
My missus is called Anfield. I just broke up with her.
Gabriel says, Drift, if you want to win money, I'll bet we face an English team next round. No,
you know what I was thinking about? I don't even want to say it out loud. There was this team I was thinking about. I was like, no, please, man, please.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I know you're thinking about. I know you'd be thinking.
Sly Ross says, we as fans have to change how we react to signings. It's always get Edwards a statue after a zero net spend. I was even excited signing Adrian in 2019. Sly Ross, I think you have to change your mindset because we definitely weren't excited signing that.
Weren't excited, man. Accepted.
That might be a you thing, Sly Ross. I'm not gonna.
Do you know what I'm trying to remember though? And Cal, forgive me if I'm wrong. You see, when we sat Adrian, I'm trying to remember. Was you the one bringing the stats saying he's better, or was you saying? No, I'm asking a question. No,
don't do it.
I put the dossier. I said, guys, listen. You see Adrian, yeah? All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you this shit. See Adrian, he's better with the ball in his feet, you know. He can.
You know, I'm gonna re-upload that video because there's been a lot of slander on me. I actually said it would have been better keeping me.
Man was back in the move.
I was not backing Adrian.
Listen, Cal was back in the move, you know.
No, I wasn't, bro. Stop lying on my name, bro.
I'm trying to remember though. No, Cal, I'm trying to remember. I remember you brought it up, and I can't remember if it's actually the
I compared their stats, and I said at the time,
the
maybe the reason that
I'm trying to remember. All jokes aside.
Okay. No, it was definitely me. But I said at the time, maybe we went for Adrian after selling Mignolet because their stats are pretty much the same. The only difference is Adrian seemed like he's better with his feet. Based on stats, you're dragging my name through the mud here, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Ooh, my reputation is getting dragged through the mud. I've got a kid, bro. You're dragging my name.
The only thing I know for sure during that time was everybody said that I was being harsh when I just weren't having that signing.
Yeah,
everyone was like, "I'll give him time, Drift. You never know." I'm like, anytime we see a man turn his back on the ball when he's being chipped, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Oh my
God. I knew that was true from the start.
Man, you should never turn your back in any situation. Like in life. In life. You mean it as a goalkeeper in life? Yeah. Whenever you turn your back, ever. Are you mad?
Man, look what you got. You got people coming from you in the comments.
No. Dirty, bro. People. It's all right now. It's all right now because I'll take the L.
No, you did me dirty, man.
How? I will take the L. And listen, I'll take the L with you because if I'm not mistaken, Drift was the one that was like, no, Adrian's dead. And I think even I was like, no, but Drift, like, he sounds like he's kind of decent.
Nah, I'll tell you what you just did, Matt. I'll tell you what you just did. Back in the day, let's say we were all 18, all single. We just went out to a bar and I was like, Matt, look at that girl.
Cheerleader.
She's beautiful. And Matt's like, yeah, do you know what? Go up there and use this chat up line, yeah? And it will work. And I've gone over to, I've used the chat up line and then Matt's come over and pushed me out of the way and gone, sorry, you've had to deal with this all night. How you doing, my name, Matt? And then you take the girl. That's what you've just done. That's exactly what you've just done.
No,
you did, bro.
I'll take the L as well, though.
No, you pushed me out of the way and you took the girl, bro.
No, you know why? The reason I had to bring it up because
then you made me drop you home, bro.
I said, Cal, can we go to KFC before we go home, fam?
Yeah. Leave the engine running. I don't want the car to get cold. You did me dirty, man. Musa LFC 21. I know we're not doing negatives, but I'm worried about the squad aging together. Most of the team are 29, 30, or 31 this year. If they don't start, though, if they start declining together. Very true.
That is true.
We will speak about that with the members' videos we've got coming up, though. So do stay tuned for that. Rant Jamaica said, Origi about to win Liverpool a second Champions League title if he gets played. Oh, gosh. If he wins us a second Champions League, you know we're done, innit, man?
We're done at it. We're done at it.
I am done.
Listen,
I will retire, period, if Divock wins us another Champions League. Are you mad? I'll be done.
Listen,
there'll be nothing left for me to achieve.
I'm going to be real here, Carl. If
agenda would have been completed.
If Divock Origi has a major part to play in us winning this Champions League, you know we can't come on show again, innit? Like, we just can't. I'm going to be real with it.
Look at this, man. Look at this, bro. Cow has completely lost it, man. Street cred is in the mud. This, bro. Can't even step out to put my bins outside anymore, bro. Like, got to ask the missus, oh, babe, can you put the bins out? Got to stay inside. Got to stay inside.
Nah, people, I've got to take the L as well, because I'm going to be real. If I remember in that video, I think I backed Carl.
Sorry to cut you. Can one of the mods block Gaming Central? Just block that person forever. Never want to see them in this chat again.
Cool.
Some 4-1. Not done. Benched is a long word. Keeping Mane 100%.
Okay. So they clarified.
Maybe it was the way Cal read it out when Cal was like, Mane and Bobby are done. I'm like, what?
Man said, fully done. You were like, what? Done?
Jamie Phillips says, love seeing you guys happy. We love being happy. Ramiz Khalil, how does Mo have 30 goal contributions this season? Crazy.
Salah, you know.
Numbers.
Salah's the truth. He's the truth, Cal. He's the truth.
Sly Ross, excited it was an actual signing, not over Adrian. Okay, fair enough. You clawed it back a little bit there. But I'll be honest, you kind of assisted Matt with the burial, so you're in the doghouse as well, Sly Ross. I think you and Matt spoke before the stream. LRB Rams. Cal, Nat for England. Yeah, first name on the team sheet.
Listen, Nat Phillips should be at least a squad
first
player.
name on the team sheet.
What are you talking about? In the Euros, it should be Gomez and Nat, brother. You mad?
You man are going mad.
I'll be honest.
Man are saying Nat Phillips over
Big man, little man. Heskey Owen, bro. You mad?
I'd go 3 at the back, but not the conventional 3 at the back. I'll just go 1 centre back and 2 fullbacks as normal, and just have Matt have Nat doing the whole thing. Gives you more attacking options as well. You can get Maddison and Grealish into the team. You do that. Nat you just say Nat defend, and he just says, all right, cool.
You know what I liked about Nat today as well? He completed the defender hat trick, because the perfect hat trick for a striker is left foot, right foot, header. Today I saw Nat do left foot slide tackle, right foot slide tackle, header. Beautiful. He completed the defender's hat trick.
He did.
Rojan says, I want City in the quarterfinals, 17-18, run it back.
I don't know if I want to run it back.
Doing some wind in the willows business.
Not yet.
I'm not saying that.
Let's not run it back just yet. Maybe a little bit later. Not yet, though. No. Not yet. Let's not run it back.
That for me would be like Connor versus Poirier right now. I got to be honest.
Yeah, when Connor was gassing.
Acebet Limited, if we do a madness and pull off 7, this would be Klopp's biggest achievement in management. Agree?
I'll still say winning us the Premier League in February.
Yes. No, but look at the situation we've been in this season.
Because of the injuries and everything that's gone on in terms of the loss of his mum, Alisson, the loss of his dad. Like, bro, the amount of things that's gone on this season.
I guess. The adversity.
If it's not top, I would say it's level with the winning the Premier League. I say it's at least level.
The only thing is, though, even though it would be absolutely sensational for him to do it, winning the Champions League, bouncing back after the defeat the prior year, that could even be seen as a bigger achievement than winning the Premier League. Like, to get to the final and be so disappointed, and then tell us that we'll be here again, don't worry, while he's singing with the fans being one of us, and then do it. Man, that's major.
It's up there. Ace and Industries heard the new Mario Kart will use Nat Phillips. Sly Ross, Drift, any Cheltenham tips are back the opposite.
Hit me up, I'll let you know. Hit me up, I'll let you know. I'll have a little look into that. I'm not really a horse racing man still. Although I have won the Grand National before. I want to bet on the Grand National. Yeah, I was in the barbershop when it happened and everyone looked at me like, you done it, bro. I was like,
Jamie Phillips, watch us get Munich and City get Porto, and news tonight Liverpool want Ashley. No, that can't be true. No,
we gotta be aiming higher than Barnes. Come on.
No. I don't believe that. You're not gonna bring my vibe down. La 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 la. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'm taking that off the screen as well, JB. Nothing on you, but no, I can't be in a world.
Hold on. I just realized.
Yeah,
Ashley
not Harvey.
Barnes isn't even the Leicester one. Yeah. That's the Burnley one, isn't it?
Yes.
Burnley.
Hold on.
I think a couple of people are saying it's Harvey Barnes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, them man is okay.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. I'm trying to pull off the coup of a century. I'm trying to give you guys Ashley Barnes and take Nat Phillips. What do you expect me to do? Just go in with all cash. The guy's a £100 million player. I'm trying to offset it a little bit. What do you want from me, eh? What do you want? Just take Harvey. Let me take Nat. You take Ashley, please. I need that. Nah, I need that. Give me that, please. Give me that. I need him.
You know what? Yeah, if we didn't learn our lesson when we got Ricky Lambert, that there's levels to your strikers, then
Venom 23 MC. Centre backs were sick, midfield hustled, Fab snapping into challenges. Genie was a beast. We looked like us tonight. Loving the vibes tonight. Great
big up. And it's very true as well.
Ashish Cow, please shave your head if Origi does a madness and wins us the Champions League. This is an overdue win for Klopp's mum. Great to see him smiling again.
Definitely.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna bick it, guys. I'm just not. But
you don't rate Divock, so you ain't got nothing to worry about, bro.
No, but he seems to have that magic in the Champions League.
No,
he's got that magic, does he?
You can always go back, though.
Magic, yeah.
You can always go back, though.
Guys, I am not bicking. There's nothing you can say. I don't fold under peer pressure. I'm not bicking.
So what are you saying? When are you saying whenever Divock comes on in the Champions League, he's like, pizzazz? Yeah? Is that what you're saying?
That's his pizzazz.
My G, are you mad? Man like Big Div.
All right, guys, time for player ratings. So let's do this.
Someone say player ratings. Oi. Listen.
As someone said we've been linked with Pulisic, I'll take some of that.
No, he's too injury prone.
But we're going to get rid of the Arsenal physio and things will be back to normal next season.
Nah, bro, he's too injury prone, man. Rather Sancho.
Nah, he is. All jokes aside, he is very, very injury prone.
I don't know what's happened to him as well, because I don't think he was...
He's not been injured that much. Well, he's not been injured recently, but he's just not been getting any games either.
Yeah, I think... What is it? My man said... Tuchel.
Absolute baller, though.
What did Tuchel say? Yeah, because I've seen him in Germany. I know we can make an impact off the bench. I was like, what?
Deep.
Mad.
Deep.
Mad.
All right, so let's do it then. Alisson. 8. Straight off the bat. Great save. Done the normal things. Yeah, done the normal things that he's supposed to do. Like, he makes things look easy. You see with Alisson, just his normal Alisson and not overthinking and makes like silly errors, whatever. When he's just like, it's easy for him, bro. Straight 8.
He made 2 very good saves today.
Yeah, bro.
Memory,
You don't mess about. When
8.5 actually, you know. Because he's going through some stuff and he's made sure he's got his head back in the game. Very professional. 8.5.
He made, listen,
I can live with that.
You see when the ball came back to him, you see sometimes Ali might take a touch and be like, I'm going to play it to Trent or Robbo. Did you notice every time the ball came back to me, he just smashed it out? No long thing. He didn't got time for it anymore. I love that.
Yeah.
There's times when you have to do that. So Ali gets, Ali gets 8.5. You're right, dude. Right. You're right.
Tahir Qureshi, are we getting rid of the Arsenal guy, Drifty? I think Drifty's more hope than having knowledge in that area.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the club just use common sense. That's what I'm hoping.
Jamie Phillips, I did mean Harvey Barnes. Thank you, Jamie, for that. Thank you for clearing that up.
Man, got the heart palpitating for a minute there.
Yeah.
But even Harvey's not the level we should be aiming at. He's a very good player, but he's still got to aim higher than Harvey.
100. Neto and Rafinha, them man, they are better than him.
They're the only 2 players that I want that play for Premier League teams.
Agreed.
That are achievable.
Yeah, if I'm being real. Because obviously Grealish and Harry Kane would be the dream. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Even Mahrez, I'll take Mahrez as well over Rafinha.
Mahrez ain't leaving City, bro.
No, I'm just saying. No, you said attainable, but I'm just saying if it wasn't an attainable thing, you just said pick some wingers that potentially could come to Liverpool. Oh, Mahrez is a donor here.
The way we play, I'd arguably say I'd still take Werner even.
Over Mahrez?
No, I'm just saying if you're naming people that play in the Premier League, I'd arguably even take Werner because the way we play would probably suit him way more than it does Chelsea.
I would take on the right. I'm going Mahrez all day. Like Mahrez right wing.
I'm not doing it either or. I'm just naming players who I would take for the wings. I'll take Rashford.
Oh yeah, but for me, Mahrez is bro. You see Mahrez, yeah, bro. Mahrez is different to them man there, you know. He's techie with it differently.
I'd be honest. I'd probably take Harvey Barnes over Rashford.
Would you? No.
Huh?
I'm not
Harvey
saying he's a
Barnes
better.
over Rashford.
I'm not saying he's a better player. But I would take Harvey Barnes over Rashford. I think he'd suit our system better. Rashford is very inconsistent, you know.
He is.
Right.
He is.
Who get you
But
more
I still
goals,
think
though?
that he gets enough numbers to prove
Yeah,
that
Rashford is smoking Barnes for numbers.
Are you sure?
Bro, if you look at the last 3 years, Rashford is
No, we
smoking
can't look
Barnes.
at the last three because Harvey Barnes, I don't even think, has been in Leicester's team for the
All
last
right,
3 years.
2 years. Let's just call it small sample of body of work. Rashford all day, surely, Cal. Over Barnes? Really? Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't.
I'm just saying, in this current Liverpool team, I think Rashford's a better player than Barnes, but I think Barnes would do better for us.
I disagree, man.
I disagree. For me, I'm picking Rashford, bro. Because even though Barnes may be a slightly better system player, I'm thinking about overall impact in the game. I think Rashford stands up more than Barnes. That's just me, though. Again, well, Dave,
so Rashford's played 28 games this season. Barnes plays 25. They're both on 9 goals. Assists, Rashford's on 7 and Barnes is on 4.
But I just feel like Rashford's got more of that in terms of fear factor. Like,
is that the Premier League, Cal? Premier League, yeah?
That's just Prem, yeah. That's just Prem.
I was going to say, yeah, because I think in Champions League as well, Rashford must have done something, surely.
One thing I'm not doing, I'm not taking Martial over Rashford.
Oh, no,
I'm definitely not doing that.
I'd take Martial over Barnes.
Based on talent, but not based on output.
But I think Klopp can get talent to work. So
I don't know, man. Martial kind of one of them players where it's like when he's on his day, he can be unplayable. But when he doesn't want his day, he's like he's Tony. Good. Man's Tony.
I'll still go Martial over Barnes personally, but
Martial is, I hate to say it, he's got so much talent, but dare I say it, he's turning into a slight Balotelli. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Not on that same scale, but bro, man's got so much talent, and in my opinion, Martial should be one of the best strikers in world football.
Well, Martial's got to become a league winner before he can be a Balotelli, but we move.
Bro,
so big up Matt Mahrez all day. Hakeem.
What's Martial done?
Like somebody was downloading Mahrez and stopped at 30%. Saying the battery on the laptop just died and you can't even get it back anymore.
No, you know them old school. You remember the torrent thing where you get the film, you can watch it, but it just stops at the percentage of the download. Like.
All right, let's get back to player ratings. Trent.
Wow, man said Martial chatting to David McGoldrick. Wow, them brothers there, you know. Wow.
Hey, do you want to know something? Yeah. After McGoldrick pinged the 45-yarder and then made the run into the box and finished it off the crossbar, people have got to put a bit more respect on his name still.
Jim, stop chatting. Stop chatting, please. Stop chatting.
You're better than that, Drifty.
You're better.
Come on,
I'm just saying.
McGoldrick, because he pinged the 40-yarder. That's
What's your saying? What's your saying about Dog?
I ran into space.
What's your saying? Because I'll tell you from now, Drifty, a broken clock's right twice a day as well. M to the O. Salah top goal scorer in all competitions out of all Premier League players. All those who say Salah don't create this pass to Naby changed the tempo for the second goal. Tell him again.
Tell him.
Jamie Phillips, I just had my first Morleys. Oi! Defo dropping the beat on that one. That is huge news. Man, like Jamie, you know. What did you get, though, Jamie? We need to know what the order was.
I was just about to say, I'm not putting you on blast, fam, but what did you get for Morleys? And then we're going to, you know what I'm saying?
Big up Morleys. All about that.
What did you get?
All about that.
Man had to get the barbecue wings or ribs. You got
yeah, had to be.
I don't know, you know, some people
had to be.
I don't know, you know.
All right, Trent, then what are we giving Trent, guys? Let's get through these players.
Yeah. Trent. 8.
7.5 for me.
I'll go 7.5 as well, yeah.
The reason why maybe I'm giving him half a point higher than you, man. Under pressure, I felt like Trent dealt with everything as a defender, and not only that, he looked up for the first time when he was under pressure, and he was actually plucking some balls out of the sky. And when I say to you, the pass to Divock Origi, you man sleeping on it. So he was under pressure. He took a touch, and he sprayed it to Divock on his foot, and Divock then flicked it in the air and then brought it back in. Bro, you man, listen, Trent for me gets an 8. That's just me though. Trent was on a different team.
That's fair.
No,
I'm not
good.
going to argue with you, eh?
Trent was different, bro.
Jeez, Jamie went all in, man. Got the Morley's wicked bucket. Oi, come on, Jamie.
The wicked bucket.
I said, we go hard
messy.
and we go home. Didn't even want to taste the man. Just said, give me the bucket, big man. Yes,
Man said, I want
man brought in
everything
the
on the
whole
menu.
fam. Are you mad?
yeah. Big
Trust.
up, Jamie. Big up, Jamie.
Yeah, that's a dangerous one though to give the little ones Morleys, man. They're gonna crave that forever now. I'm not even gonna lie. They're gonna crave that forever now.
They will. Guys, let's get the likes up. Over 1,500 of you watching. Let's get up to 1,000 likes, please, people. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Nat Phillips 10.
Are we being real or keeping the vibe?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we keeping it 100 or
All
we
right,
just gonna?
cool. All right, 9.5 then.
I said 9.5.
No, and you know what? All seriousness, yeah. He dominated in the air. His positional awareness was brilliant. He won his slide tackles. He won his duels. His passing was good.
Yeah, no, you know,
He was a leader at the back.
I'm gonna give him a 9.
9.5.
I'm gonna give him a 9.
Let me get
the
some
man.
ever so slightly. Let me get some ever so slightly constructive criticism.
Here comes mood kill Matt. Go on, bro. Yeah, do your thing, big man.
I'll take that.
They
then,
called
bro.
you
I'll take that.
MKM, you know.
I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that, and I'll run with it still. Do you remember there was a point when Nat Phillips got burned and he was looking up to the sky when he was jogging? There was only, and again, that's one example, bro. I'm giving him a 9. A 9. Take the 9, innit? Take the 9, fam. Take the 9, innit? And we roll, innit? We move, fam.
You can't even let man have one mistake, man.
Give man a 9, innit? A 9.
Nah, you man are haters. How are you
Give
giving
man a
that a
9?
9.5 straight. You're lucky it's
Jeff,
not.
what you say? You don't think you should get a 9?
Well, I tell you what, MKM. I don't agree with you. But I am gonna give him a 9. I'm gonna give him a 9.
You man are haters. So what more could you have done to get a 10? What more could you have done to get a 9.5 or a 10?
Don't get burned and don't look up into the sky.
So not only has he got to be Maldini at the back, now he's got to be R9 up front to get a 10. Yeah.
Bro, mum done this. Now, when that Phillips does this, yeah, you know it's long, innit? Did you see when he was like he was trying? And bro, it was long for that.
Jamie is a savage.
Jamie, one thing I will say to you though is make sure you're working from home tomorrow because that might catch up with you, bro. that might catch up with you. And work in the bedroom so you're near to the bathroom because if that catches up with you, it might be a long one, isn't it? Trouble, bro. And had the whole bucket, Jamie, take time, bro.
Belly might be churning from 4 a.m. this morning. Well, tomorrow morning still. You know, you hear that?
Jamie, work from home
Belly
tomorrow.
just churning up the place
tomorrow. And can you imagine that smell in the house and you couldn't have none? Jamie's a savage. Jamie was moving like that tonight. He weren't having none.
No, he didn't, bro. He said he had the bucket to himself.
He wasn't
I'm gonna say he gave a little bit to everyone else, a little bit, surely. Surely.
Jamie's gonna give a lot of himself to the toilet between now and tomorrow.
Big up Jamie.
Abby Singh says, I don't get why so many people are calling for Neto. Don't you guys think he's too similar to Jota? Would take Rafinha over Neto as he has more flair. Neto's got a lot of flair.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd say.
I'm gonna be real. Rafinha has more flair than Neto, but I don't agree with the first part in terms of he's similar to Jota because I think
he's similar to Jota.
No, neither do I. I do think that Rafinha has a bit more flair though, personally. That mean he's better. I just think just a bit more flair. I mean it make him better though, in my opinion.
Sly Ross in January, it was like FSG left the kids starving for a month. Eventually decided to buy a Tesco brand baked beans, Kabak, and a Freddo bar. Davis, you can't even mix those meals. What if you ain't got a tin opener as well? You're screwed. Stay away, innit?
Massive, no tin opener.
Hold on.
If you got no,
is that
if you got no
morning's
tin
bucket
opener,
nearly £40? Someone just said that's £40 for that.
No, it
no,
can't be,
no, the morning's bucket ain't £40.
Not the
Oh, I was
wicked
gonna
bucket, I
say.
don't think.
No,
I thought KFC was expensive.
Yeah.
bro. If a bucket is £40, you're being scammed. Like
You better be fed for the week for £40.
£40 for a bucket? Nah, bro.
Naldini was on a 2-game Matic vibe today. All right, Kabak. What we say for Kabak?
I give him an 8. I thought he was very good.
I'm giving him an 8.5.
Okay, I gave him an 8.
Giving him an 8.5.
Robbo.
7.5, same as Trent.
I give him an 8. The back line don't get no less than an 8 in my opinion. All of them straight across
That's
the
fair
board.
enough.
It's not.
But I don't
Okay,
think
mate.
Robbo was worse than Trent. I don't necessarily think he was better than Trent. So I'll give him a 7.5, same as Trent.
7.5 for me as
I
well. I agree with that, Drew. Fabinho.
10, man of the match.
Hold on a sec. Fabinho didn't score a goal.
So
Hold on. So why does Nat have to score a goal to get a 10 or a 9.5? But Fabinho.
no. For me, that's what would have made today's performance have been a 10 from Nat. But Fabinho was different. Bruv, come on, man.
He was immense. I wouldn't go 10.
We don't deserve Nat Phillips. We don't.
For
fans
me,
like you, we don't deserve Nat Phillips.
Wow. I'm giving Fabinho a 9. He just swept up differently. I'm giving him a 9. For me, Fabinho.
It's a 9.5 for me, but Nat 9.5 slightly higher than Fabinho's.
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm giving Fabinho a 10, man of the match.
Fabinho gets a 9 for me.
Bro. Okay, cool. Thiago.
9.
8.5. Only
8.5
because
for me.
he fluffed his lines.
Should have shot.
And he got gun shy when he passed the Salah when he.
Yeah, but he was saucy with it. So I'm gonna give him.
He was 100%. He was.
Jamie Phillips said it was £35. I gave him just a goal sword. I don't need that.
Oh my gosh, that is
Man gave them the complimentary side.
Yeah,
it's different.
No, but hold on a minute, you lot. What's in this bucket? Because even when I go to KFC and I get their biggest bucket, it's not £35.
And the drink.
It
No, it probably is. You get a lot.
£35, bro.
Jamie, as I said, bro, just make sure you get to a toilet, please, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If you
Count.
that whole
Explain to me
for
how many pieces
£35.
of chicken you get in there.
You probably get about 15 pieces.
But £35.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro. You know what? Not just because obviously we're trying to get sponsorship with Morley's, but also because I love Morley's. If I had that money, I'd drop 30.
Would you?
No. Do you know what? It's not even. I'm not even
it?
saying it's a stupid amount of money in that regard. I'm thinking. I'm sure when I go to KFC and I get the bucket, it's around maybe £18 or £20 for the 10 piece. How can Morley's be so much more than KFC?
Morley's is better, isn't it? Morley's is better.
Nah, but KFC's more expensive than Morley's, man. Come on, it is. I'm shocked. I'm just in shock. Is
that's difference of opinion, Carl. But I mean, that's a big discrepancy. Like £35 compared to like what 20, 25.
Pay for quality, innit? Pay for quality.
What you saying? Morley's is that much better than KFC?
Ruben Diaz cost 65 mil and Ben Davis cost 500,000.
Are you trying to say KFC is Ben Davis?
Just saying. Now I'm biased. Now I can't actually eat KFC because it makes me feel sick. Whatever the secret ingredient is doesn't agree with me.
Fair dues.
Abdi,
and they better all been side breast because if there was any drumsticks in there, I'll hit the roof for 30 pounds. No calf, all side breast.
Abby says we should go all out for Grealish. Oxengenie leaving. We need a ball carrier. He would fit our system perfectly. He looks like a perfect player.
Grealish is definitely a clock player.
That's the dream signing. Shout out to Rivalry Aside TV. Make sure you go and check them out and subscribe to them. Yes, boys, get in there.
Rotted. Someone saying 32
Genie.
pieces. Okay, that definitely is.
No, Jamie said that. Jamie said 32 pieces.
Oh, that's definitely worth.
There's
30.
no way, Jamie. You couldn't have got through that in one sitting.
Nah, if he said 32 pieces and he ate 32 pieces,
Please put some in the fridge and warm it up tomorrow. Please, Jamie. Life's too short, man. Please, Jamie. I know it's good and addictive, but please, man. You got a family to live for. You got Kopish to live for. Please, man. Not 32 in one night. And ribs as well, Jamie. Now put the bucket down, Jamie. Put the bucket down.
Wow, he's done it in 2.5 hours. Jamie is a savage.
Yeah, Jamie, it's gonna be a rough.
I drop the beat for Jamie. Drop the beat for that. 32
I'm gonna drop the beat for Jamie because
2.5
Jamie's
hours.
gonna be dropping some body weight in the toilets. M to the O said Jamie must hate Rashford. Louder kids. Hashtag leftover. Oh boy. What are we giving for Genie, guys?
I'm gonna give Genie an 8 today. I think he was really good.
Yeah, 8. First half, first 20 minutes. I wasn't too impressed.
Yeah,
after that,
I'm surprised you lot are saying that. I thought he was pretty much for the whole game. Yeah, he might have kept possession a bit more than being adventurous in the first half, but I think he was good all game, man.
For me, Genie gets an 8. He brought it back for me because
I think that midfield today that we played was saucy. I think Genie, Fabinho, and Thiago complement each other well, man. It was really.
It's because Thiago, you see,
he's allowed to do his thing.
Fabinho allowed Thiago to just run the thing in it. That's what happened. All Klopp had to do, a lot of us were calling for it. A lot of us weren't. I was against Klopp, and I was like, "No, Fabinho's got centre back." But you see, Fabinho playing his natural number 6. It just freed up Thiago to do what he needed to do.
Was it me or did Genie and Fabinho look like they swapped a bit as well, where like they were taking it turns to who sat deeper in the
they were alternating. Yeah. They were alternating, but I think
they've got that knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think all you know, when you look at the whole game, Fabinho was mainly the number 6. At certain points they were. I think they took it in turns to go forward. But if you look at it deeply, Fab was the 6, bro, and he just allowed man to do his thing, innit? Like mad.
LRB Ram says, yo, because of uni, I had to pay 75p for cooked chicken from Tesco. Sad times. Rams, I gotta break this to you. That weren't chicken, bro. That was not chicken. If you're paying 75p for chicken, that weren't chicken. That might have been corn mixed with not corn, the one with the Q. That might have been that mixed with something else, bro. That weren't chicken, my brother.
If you think that's bad, yeah, there's a shop that was near my end where the train station is when me and my boys used to come home from college, yeah. And we used to get chicken and chips for 99p.
Oh no, I ain't doing that.
When I think back on it, different. I do not know what I was putting in my bed.
That weren't chicken, bro. You can't get chicken and chips for 99p.
It was a madness. That's what it was.
The worldwide baller, lads, Fabinho has to play CDM for the rest of the season. I don't care. This is what happens when you have a proper mid. You control games. Mane needed that goal. Facts upon facts upon facts. Couple people saying that may have been pigeon wing or horse meat ram.
I don't want no pigeon.
Ace and Industries, no yellow card for Thiago is a win in itself. Let's go. Facts.
Well, I said that was 100% pigeon and chips, you know.
Yeah. When they fried it, before they put it in the fryer, it was go.
Bro, that noise makes me freak out. I can't stand pigeons, you know. Pigeons
I'm actually scared of pigeons. I'm actually scared. I've been attacked by pigeons twice in my life.
Bro, I swear to you, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Both in front of Iona, bro. Imagine that.
Pigeons and snakes, I'm not gonna lie, fam. Make man turn into a different kind of man, fam. Like in terms of like man just get shook. Pigeons and snakes.
Yeah, that's different.
Bro, you see this snake, yeah, and I'm going deep here. See this snake? Drift knows. Even if I see a snake on TV and hear the noise, bro.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
It's just something about them things there.
Snakes. So basically, man, anytime you throw me under the bus, I'm just gonna make pigeon noises from now on, bro. You done expose yourself, bro. Remember.
Bro, I don't care. I got nothing to hide. I'll say it out loud. I don't like pigeons and snakes, bro.
I'm scared of pigeons. It's not a lie.
I don't understand why you should like them. Snakes. No, man.
Micah Johnson says, big up my bros, love you guys. Arsenal fan here. Thiago and Fab are as a duo are a dream come true. Number 7 guys for you. Number 7 for you guys, in my opinion. Oh, big up, Micah. Appreciate that. Jamie, I gave the wife the Diet Coke, save space. Anything that Jamie didn't want, that's what they get, basically. Worldwide baller. Thiago was unreal.
Coleslaw and Diet Coke are the only 2 things that were taken off.
Thiago is unreal. Salah has blood on his hands for that since Mane's debut in the Champions League. Only Ronaldo has scored more goals in the Champions League knockouts. That's crazy.
That's mad.
Shout out to James, says lean, mean, flying, crapping machines then, bro. About pigeons, indeed. LFC Aaron, Drift has scroll and chips. Yeah, it probably was. All right, front 3 on that note. Salah, what are we giving Salah?
I'll give Salah an 8. I'll give him an 8.
I'm gonna give Salah.
You guys are probably gonna think I'm harsh with ratings.
No.
I give the front 3 all
you, bro.
I give them all a 7 today.
I was gonna give him an 8.
I don't think it's fair for us to give them a higher number because let's say 1 got an assist and 2 got a goal, because overall they missed more chances than they scored tonight.
Agreed.
So for me, it's a 7. For all 3 of them, it's a 7. So
for all 3?
Oh no! I'm gonna go Salah 8, Jota and Mane 7.5.
Yeah, because Jota and Mane. Actually, you know what? No, Jota play better than Mane though. Still, got keep it 100.
Yeah, but Mane scored a goal, so it evens it up 7.5 each.
But bruv, the chances, you can't just neglect the chances.
You know what?
But I think Jota missed more gilt-edged chances than Mane did.
I would give
all 3 of them.
No, Johnny is. I think for me, maybe people are gonna say I'm biased towards Salah. I'll give Salah 8 and Jota and Mane 7.5.
Yeah, that's what
Because because Mane scored and Jota was part of the move for Salah's goal, which he was very influential. If you watch the way how he dropped deep and then he got involved in play again and stretched the defense, and Upamecano McConnell didn't know what hit him. So yeah, them man there get a 7.5.
Fair enough.
Salah's defensive work as well. So it's cut you. Salah's defensive work as well. Go back and watch it. His defensive work was very, very good today. Trust me.
Still not more than a 7 for me, but I hear where you guys are coming from as well. So Ace Industry says London Seagulls are hench, defo rob steros from gyms. They probably do.
Seagulls
they're no joke.
are no joke.
Yeah.
And they move to you as well. At least people they run away with.
Yeah, they'll take your food. Yeah, they'll take your food.
Off your plate.
Yeah. Substitution. So we won't speak about Simicast because he barely had any minutes.
Yeah, he came on at the same time. Played like 3 minutes as well. So.
No, it was Ox and Simicast that came on the same time. Milner got a bit more time than because he came off for Genie.
Do you know what? There was a point where Milner moved to
did the rugby tackle. No, it wasn't Upamecano.
No, he just
when he ran him off the pitch to get a throw in, bro.
Yeah.
And the guy tried to muscle him, and he was like, "Nah, you must know that."
There was one bit though where Milner was just like,
Millie.
Nah, do you know what?
I still think he was kind of on the pitch a bit too short to really. What Millie would get about maybe 10 minutes at the most, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because come on the last. But I remember there's one point where Milner, what was it? Someone went past Milner, yeah,
and he just dragged them to the floor
literally just
and kept them there
and held them down. I was like, "Fam, it's like UFC blood." Like man just
and he used him to get up as well. You know, when you push off someone to get up.
Yeah. Straight Khabib. Straight
Khabib. Know you in
a
the game, innit?
That's how.
All right, so Matt, I'll let you go first. Naby Keita.
So
man doing a Ronaldinho lips, you know.
Nah, man gave it the ladies love. Cool J there.
Yeah.
Listen. Naby Keita, I'm gonna say this, yeah. When my man came on the pitch, couple of touches, I thought, yeah, he's on it. And not only that, there was some end product because what did he do? Within a couple of minutes of coming on, or 5-10 minutes, whatever it was, he played that ball to Origi. Simple ball, but he played it, innit? Naby played that ball. No one else played that ball. I just saw Navigator go, there you go, Divock. You can take that. You can go and play that ball in. Divock, you don't even need to look up. Just fizz it in. You're going to get an assist. That's what Navigator did today. And not only that, all jokes aside, yeah. I just think when he came on, he looked assured, he looked fit. And I think his defensive work, for me, stood out more because when I see Navigator going forward, I always see what he can do and going forward. But his defensive, there's a couple of times he made some good interceptions, good tackles as well. He was in position.
He made a couple of tackles today that 4 or 5 months ago would have made his groin pull and he would have been out for another 4 months.
Jiff, why are we going there?
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He looks fitter.
Why? You just got a little. You just got to put a little bit of shade.
He does look fitter. I'm crediting him. He looks fitter because he stretched for the ball a good couple times, and normally that's him done when he does that. So
that is like me saying Divock Origi got lucky with that cross because he didn't even look up. He just fizzed it and thought, well, I'll just give it a welly and see what happens.
Guys, let's not argue about Naby.
No. Listen. All I'm going to say is this.
Completely opposite.
All I'm going to say is this. Navigator, yeah, take the bias and the shade out of it. My man came on and done his thing.
How was that shading?
Jiff, can you let me finish? But Jiff, you know when I speak about Naby, you ain't got to object all the time. Let man finish, bro.
No, that was an objection. I was agreeing with you that he looked fit because I'm saying he made tackles today that in the past he would have got injured.
Are you ever going to let me speak about Naby about the interruption, bro? Come on, bro.
Darth Drifty said that.
Man can't help himself today. Yeah, he had to get triggered, fam.
Darth Drifty said that comment by Drifty was for what you said about Balotelli, man.
Probably. Listen, what I'm gonna say
I don't even think it was shade.
What I'm gonna say is this: Navigator come on and done his thing. I didn't see no issues with him. I think Klopp's doing the best thing of him right now, and maybe not playing him in every game, giving man a couple of minutes every now and again, building up his fitness. Because from what I saw, if Navigator can keep this up and play towards the end of the season like this, then he could do something with the Champions League, and that's where I think it will count. Because I think Premier League is a lottery. We don't know what's going to happen in Premier League. Whether we're going to get top 4 or not, it's not looking likely. But you see Champions League football right now, Naby Keita, if he can come on and do something like that in a little cameo role, I only imagine what he can do when he starts. That's what I'm going to say. So I'll leave it there.
Abby says, is there any truth in the Mbappe rumours? Only way we are getting him is if his contract runs out and he has his heart set playing on Liverpool.
That is the only way we'd get him.
Yeah. So go on then. What's our rating for Naby then, guys? I'm going to give him a 7. Only because I don't think he's on the pitch in that long.
No, fair play. I'll give it 7.5 because he got the assist to the assist.
Should we give substitution rating based on substitutions? As in, like, say, like if you wanted to give him a 9, you're not giving him a 9 like how you would give someone who played the whole game.
Why are you overcomplicating it, fam? Just give him a rating,
You're giving him a 9 based on being a substitute. No, because I think there should be some kind of grey area of like what we're talking about. Do you get what I mean? Because I personally think that cameo was like an 8.59 from Naby, but I can't then give him the same rating I gave Thiago.
I look at it like this. For me, it was a 7.5. He got about 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
All right, if we're basing it based on the whole game, then yeah, I agree. I'll give him a 7. But I'm thinking, I still think a sub could be like rated as a sub because as far as the 20 minutes he was on the pitch, it was amazing for them 20 minutes. So like, I'm just asking what we're doing here. Like, what's the great area here?
For me, I'm just giving him a rating because if you want to do that, then it's like saying, well, people will say that's a small sample size, and it is a sample size when you're a sub. That's the whole point, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm looking at it as my mind came off 15, 20 minutes.
I've got to base it on
7.5.
Fair enough.
Straight.
LSD Aaron says, would you sign Cabot for 18 mil? Aaron, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to sit on the fence and say, can I answer that at the end of the season? So sorry, Aaron, but yeah, I need to answer that at the end of the season. Any answer I give now is not going to be fair. I don't think it'd be too reactionary. Ace and Industries, Simic has had a shot on him, would like to see more. That's going to lead me to my point, which I'm going to make to you guys after we rate Origi and Klopp. So Drift, the floor is yours now, Mr. Divock Origi.
I'm not going to go too ham because all jokes aside, it was a very good cameo today. But I'm not just going to start like doing the whole, he's all worldly. And you don't know how I feel about him. I don't even need to go down that road. But you know what? It felt very good to see him with an assured touch, being positive, always looking like he was in control, and just all round looking like, a player who can affect games. Beautiful cross, and he did look up and he did pick that out because he knew where he'd want the ball because he's a striker. So he played the ball where he'd want it. I'm going to give Origi a 7. I thought it was a very, very good substitute appearance from him. And there you go. Champions League is what he does.
You're going to hate me, Drift. But apart from the assist, I thought you weren't great.
Yeah, but that's you. Above, you've got an Origi agenda in the wrong way, bro.
I haven't. You can't say I've got an agenda.
Drift, can I tell you something? And it's even no agenda thing.
Here we go. The guy thought I was cussing Naby when I weren't.
Can I say one thing about your objectives?
I really trust your opinion on this one.
Wow, man's actually rolling his eyes. Come on, Mr. Diva, allow it. Let's just say it how it is, yeah? When Origi's first touch, did you see the touch? Because you see he said first touch. I don't know if you saw it, and I think Cal, this is why me and Cal were kind of
You're probably talking about the first time he touched the ball full stop in the whole game.
Bro.
Yeah, all right, that weren't the greatest, but I'm talking about after that.
Bro, he got this. He didn't even let me land. All I'm going to say is this. His first touch weren't there. It weren't there. I'll be real. It weren't there, bro.
All right.
And I was like, oh my days, his first touch. But I will give him credit. He got an assist. But if we're looking at it overall, Drift, be real with me and be real with the people. Other than the assist, what did you think Origi did? That's what I'm going to ask.
He did what he's supposed to do. Make movement, receive the ball, keep the ball, and be positive. What else was he brought on the pitch for? We're already winning the game at that point. He was just brought on to just add an extra dimension to our attack, and he did it.
I give Origi a 7.
That's what, do you know what? I was going to give him a 7.
You lot can shade him all you want. I'm cool.
I'm not shading.
No
you know what? I would genuinely say just go back and watch his performance when he come on. That's all I'm saying. All right, Jurgen Klopp. What would you give Klopp?
So, what did Matt give Origi, by the way?
7. We all gave
a
him 7.
A 7.
You're hating on.
Bro, man looked into the lens, you know.
Man gave him a 7 and man still complaining. Wow.
Man looked into the lens and said, what did Matt give you?
There, fam. The Origi love is there. All right, you need to send this video to Origi because when I say Divock Origi's got a fan in Drift, you know. He's got a fan.
I just back the team. That's all. I just back the team.
Origi's got a fan still. Jurgen Klopp.
Tonight I'll give Klopp a 9.
He does. You know why? Fabinho CDM was very, very crucial. He trusted his centre backs, Nat Phillips and Kabak, who I didn't think he would play. I kind of thought when we done a preview, he was going to probably go Fabinho as centre back because I thought he'd play it safe. And he didn't do that tonight. The only reason he doesn't get a 10, I'm being biased here. I'm being very biased. This is what I would say. I can own up and say this is why I'm being biased. The midfield that he played, I predicted. Remember, Cal, we predicted the midfield. I think we got it spot on.
No, we didn't. We didn't because we said that we thought Fabinho would play centre back.
Did we?
Yeah. We didn't want it to happen, but we both said it would probably happen.
Because I was going to say, I knew he would play Wijnaldum. Regardless, I knew he would play Wijnaldum because I was like, he might go. I was thinking, maybe go Fabinho, Keita, and Thiago. But I said, no, he's going to play Wijnaldum because Wijnaldum is his captain and he does a press conference as well. So I kind of knew Wijnaldum wouldn't get dropped.
Yeah.
So just quickly, could you just remind me when you mentioned Genie? I know he hasn't been captain very often, but I like the way he's played well in all the games he's been made captain or if he's been given the captain's armband. Because it actually shows that he actually does have the minerals for it. You know, some players maybe shrink a bit.
He wants to stay.
Ridiculous.
They ain't come to an agreement. He wants to stay. Klopp for me gets a 9.9. The only reason it's not a 10 is because I wanted him to make a few substitutions slightly earlier. As soon as we went 2-0 up, I wanted a few more substitutions. And I wanted to see Ben Davies get a couple minutes.
It would have made sense today to just give him his debut in a game where we'd already won, innit?
Yeah. Shout out to Dave LFC Chats and Welford TV in the chat as well. Go and subscribe and follow those. Abby says, Drift, where are you on Naby? Do you trust his fitness for another season? We hardly get 15 games from him per season or sell him to fund Grealish.
Matt's going to hate me. I would sell him to fund Grealish, but I wouldn't give up on him in terms of his talent and giving him another chance to prove his fitness. When Naby's on it, Naby's a G. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. There's no doubt in it.
There's no hate. And again, like we're all valid to our opinions. I respect that because even I can sit here and say Naby Keita hasn't been fit this season. So if Grealish was to become attainable, could I sit here and say to you, I would definitely wouldn't like sell him to get Grealish. I can't sit here and say, 100% I wouldn't consider selling Naby. And it's not because I love Naby. Sorry, not because I don't love Naby, sorry. You know how much I rate the guy, but again, it's about fitness and progression. And that's as simple as it is, because I have to keep it 100. It's the same goes with Oxlade-Chamberlain and whoever else is injured and Shaqiri. If they can't stay fit, there's a conversation to be had. That's with every single Liverpool player. So, yeah, man. No, fair play, man.
All right, so the proposition I wanted to spend like a couple minutes on this before we go. And again, thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Almost done 2 hours, but please do smash the like if you haven't already. So Moose LFC 21 said Naby created the most chances for LFC today. I don't know if that's true.
I don't even know.
If he did, it proves it was a great cameo.
In a short time like that.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't know if that's true. Would you guys play... I don't like to use the word weakened team, but it is effectively a weakened team. So we've got Wolves next. If I said to you, we'll go for playing, I don't know, Wolves is maybe a bad example, but say, for example, we had, I don't know, let's say Southampton before our next Champions League game. Would you guys be all right playing a team that consisted of, let's say, for example, Kelleher in goal, Nico, Ben Davies, and Phillips, Tsimikas left back, Ox, Naby, and Milner.
I know where you're
and then a front three of Shaq, Origi, and whoever. Would you basically go for a team like that and then save players for the Champions League? Because effectively, we are. Hear me out. Effectively, we are not going to finish top 4, and we don't want Europa. Does it actually matter where we finish in the league now?
It does.
Does
you
it?
Want to know
does
why?
it though?
No, hear me out. If we do that, we're basically saying we're conceding the Premier League in all aspects in terms of where we finish. Obviously, we know we can't win a title. We can't. That's done. We know we pretty much can't come second. We know that's done. We know we pretty much we can't really come third. We know that's done. But I will say this. If other teams start picking up bad results and we win games, there's a possibility we could get fourth. Do I think it's going to happen? Not really likely. It's probably not going to happen. But I don't want to see players that don't normally play start playing, and then we're banking on they're just going to turn it around for the Champions League. Because in the Premier League, bro, they still need to keep their form as well. So I know we don't want to run them into the ground and need to keep their form. And it's almost that thing of when you're a champion, bro, you go out on your shield. Man don't just want to be rolling over and being like, well, you man can have it. You man take it. It's yours.
Bro, we ain't got no shield, bro.
No. But hear what I'm saying. You've always said, you out of me and Drift, you've always said, Cal, you've always been like...
throw me under the bus again now.
I'm not... Listen, I'm not... Right, I'm about to come off bed. That made me feel shook, man. Loud.
Go on, man. Yeah,
but I will say this, yeah? You've always been the one that said you will go for any trophy available, even if you kind of think it's not necessarily attainable, but you've always been it's fight for all honours, yeah? Let's go, let's just fight till the end. If we finish in 5th, so be it. But do you want to know something, Cal? If we finish in 5th and it's like 1 point ahead or 1 point behind or whatever, at least those players are being kept in repetition as well, and they're going to be fit and firing for the Champions League. That doesn't necessarily mean burn them out because you're going to sub them or whatever. But I feel like if you start doing 2 teams, so to speak, and I'm not even saying you're saying that because you're asking the question. You're not saying this is what I would do. You're asking the question. I'd been saying for me personally, you can maybe make a few tweaks, but I wouldn't go that far deep because I feel like putting... Yeah.
Could I play devil's advocate, Matt? And let's say... by the time we play a Southampton... Let's say by the time we play the Premier League game before the Champions League game, that is mathematically... It's not going to be mathematically impossible, but as things stand right now, we potentially could be 8 points off 4th place.
Yeah.
When games are played, and we could be 9th in the league as well. could you not actually say it would actually be good for some of these players who don't get minutes to actually play? That way we can actually get more of an idea on when these players could come in the future when we actually need them to, as opposed to when there is not necessarily there's less pressure. There's always pressure playing for Liverpool, but there's less pressure. So, for example, Simicast,
let me chime in. Let me chime in.
Sorry, one second. So Simicast could play instead of Robbo, for example, before Champions League, because we know we're not going to get what we need to get in a league. Therefore, rather than playing Robbo and risking him getting injured before a Champions League game, Simicast can come in and say, well,
yeah, but
I need to prove myself to see if I can deputise properly.
In an ideal world, Cal, yeah, what you're saying, I actually agree with. And you know the other reason I agree with you is because I also see your logic when you're saying you'd rather finish 10th than 6th, because we don't really want to be in the Europa League. Financially, the owners will, because even though it's a little bit of money, it's still money, so they want to be in that. I don't. So I do understand your logic. But I'm in agreement with Matt in terms of, and it's what I would have said if you'd asked me first. We're a momentum team, and I think we've shown that with what's happened in the last couple of months, where we've gone the exact opposite way of the good momentum, and we've let losses turn and give us bad momentum. And I feel like if we're gonna win anything, we have to get used to winning again. We've forgotten what it feels like to win, and them losses might dent the confidence, even if it's ever so slightly, when we go into those games. Saying that though, to put both into thingy, say we had like, I'm not even going to say the team because I don't want to piss in the wind, but say we had a very good team we're playing and it was a semi-final first leg, and the weekend before that was a Premier League game against, say, a Wolves or someone who are a good team, but obviously, you know, you see Wagwan, I would do things like Simicast for Robbo and let Robbo have a rest to be ready for that game, because I still think that's an adequate replacement. I might still do something like let Fabinho have a rest and bring in Jones, because Jones is good enough and Fabinho might be important for that game. So there are tweaks that I would make thinking about the Champions League 100%. But I wouldn't do a full, like it's the Carling Cup against Lincoln, second round, and you just put all the youths out who you don't even care what happens in the game. That's how I would do it anyway. But we got to get used to winning again. We honestly, we
100%, because I think just hitting it in the head, momentum, and I think repetition is key. For example, Cal.
Yeah.
And again, I know when you're asking a question, you're not saying this is what you're just asking a question. Yeah. I'm just thinking, let's say, for example, Mane was rested in Premier League games for the last 4 games of the season or whatever it is, because we can't mathematically like finish in top 4. Yeah. That's a bad move, because even though he needs rest, he still needs repetition, because then it will come a case of, everyone will go, great, Mane's been rested, but then it'll be a thing of like, bro, he looks so rusty. What's going on with Mane? And that repetition is key for certain players, bro. I feel that players need rhythm. So it's like you got to get that fine balance, in my opinion. So there can be times when Mane doesn't necessarily start one game and he plays another game, or you sub him off after 60, 70 minutes and someone else comes in or whatever. I just feel like if you drastically change that first 11 and you play that second 11 in Champions League, I don't think it will end well, because I think players will come out of rhythm and it will be a disaster, actually, in my opinion.
Fair enough. DA says, please wish that we don't play any Premier League teams in the draw. We definitely do not want that.
We don't want
Sly that. Ross, we've got 3 weeks off after the Wolves game, play a strong team. That's a good shout.
You say that, but it's international duty though, so the players don't have a break.
Yeah. Well, no, we can stop. No, we can actually stop players going on this international break.
So. We
won't. I bet we won't.
No, I think we are.
I think Klopp's actually said that he will.
There was a report from Paul Joyce saying the Brazilian lads and who was it? Who else was it? A couple of other key players. They won't be releasing them, so it'll be interesting to see whether they stick to the word.
Well, then we need to make sure that Mane, Salah, and Jota are part of that. Then.
Yeah. I think they were. Trying to remember off the top of my head, but again, it's one thing saying that now. But let's just see whether that happens, innit? Because a lot can change.
Yeah. Jonathan Davies, I don't mind Europa League. It's the UEFA Conference League that we need to avoid. I want to avoid both, man.
Yeah, I don't
the Conference League is definitely the one we need to avoid. Would you get if you win that? You're in the Europa League next season.
Jota. People said it's Jota. Okay, cool. It's Jota. They said in the chat, it's Jota.
Musa LFC said I wouldn't. We're a rhythm momentum team. Imi Briss says, is Naby injured again? He had a run out, not to my knowledge. And Jammer said, yes, Naby did. I'm not sure that was in relation to Jammer. But no, as far as I know, Naby is not injured.
I haven't seen anything. People let us know. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I mean, we just gone straight live after the game, so I don't know whether that's the case. But I pray it's not. But yeah, we move same way.
Indeed. So people are going to wrap up there. Got to say a massive thank you for everyone. What, two hours on the stream, a lot of vibes, a lot of fun tonight. It's what it's like when Liverpool win. It's the way we like it. This is what we love. This is the team we love. And nothing like winning the Champions League quarterfinals. Obviously, we've now got to see who we get in the next round. So Jammer says, I meant Naby created the most chances, Callum. I've just quickly gone on Twitter. Apparently he did. So I've just looked at Squawker and they said he did. So again, quality is quality.
You know what? Let's just address that quickly with the whole internationals. Should they or shouldn't they go? Why are the government even? Why is the world governing body even?
That's something for the Monday night show, Drift. That's something for the Monday night show.
No, man.
That's something for the Monday night show. But
Agreed.
people do leave your likes. Comment in the comment below with your player ratings as well. Let us know who you want in the next round as well. Leave your comments and let us know who you want in the next round. But we're through, people. Liverpool
did it, boys.
Through. And as Matt would say, we move. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. We'll see you back on Friday for Rival Watch and Kopish calling. So make sure you got your questions ready, people. And thank you very much for joining us. Take care, people. Good night.
Peace.